want that.
TorgyTalk.
I love that.
TorgyTalk.
I want that.
TorgyTalk.
I love that.
TorgyTalk. 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 TorgyTalk.
Are we recording?
Now it is, yeah.
Nice.
Did it hit the go button?
Yep.
Hey!
Ooh,
Jesus
that's really
Christ.
loud.
Sorry.
I'm gonna turn those down.
Hey. We're back.
That's
Sorry
diff-
for the little scare.
That's different for you. More than
Stop
3 hays.
Yelling.
You usually do like 3 hays.
I normally do like a hey.
You
What's
turn
up, what's
mine
up, what's
down,
up?
bro, big time.
Big time. Turn it down. Big time.
Big time.
Little up.
Slap the bass. Big time.
A little up.
Is that how it goes?
There you go.
Slapping the bass.
Slapping the bass. Big time. Big time. I'm going to rip some smelling salts. Big time.
There's nothing in between there, huh?
No. Yeah, there
Okay.
is. Yeah.
It's either can't hear or fucking deafening. Awesome.
I don't get why you guys do those. That just it's
Woo! Because it gets me wired.
Yeah.
I've literally been ripping them in the morning. Wakes you up.
It
you guys
does-
both did
does
it and you both
something.
started crying.
Crying.
Not
didn't
crying.
Okay,
Wow.
just
okay,
tearing
not
up.
crying. Your eyes are heavily watering.
Heavily water. It's good, though. It's good things.
Unfucked here, guys. Fucking rookies. This is Bush League.
What's
Which
going on?
one's mine?
There's 2.
Keep talking.
Hello. I know when I say goodbye, you
Stop
say
breathing
hello.
so heavy. Fat fuck.
Not breathing because I'm fat. I'm breathing because the smelling salts just rip my fucking lungs apart.
Whatever you need to tell
What do you mean they rip your lungs apart?
No, I was just.
Here we go.
It was a
That's
shock.
much-
It was a shock to the
Much
system.
better. Yes.
Okay, well, welcome back to the regular recorded shit show.
Yes. Why are Blake and I so close and you're so far away?
I don't know.
Come on in. Water's warm, baby. There we go.
Yeah. So we
Go get real comfortable, girl.
I am with my blue little
That's
blankie.
right.
Take
My
it
blankie.
easy. Take it easy. So we're Devin is MIA. He's probably sleeping. It's okay. He's just taking a break. Last week we had the Vixen on Friday. It went pretty damn well, I think.
It did.
I think it went well.
Everybody on the lineup crushed.
Let's hear Cora's outtake on it before we start buffing each other up here.
I think you both did extremely well. I've seen you guys both absolutely shit the bed performing multiple times, but I've also seen you guys do okay. I've seen you guys do really good. But I think by far this is the best that both you guys have ever done that I've ever seen personally. You guys were both like smooth and it flowed and it wasn't like awkward and like I don't know. It was all like at least for me, like I just kept hearing laughing. Like I didn't hear anyone like not having a good time. There wasn't anyone like, ooh, or what the fuck is going on, or this guy sucks, or anything like that.
I did get one like oh no when I said that the fucking hemorrhoid joke when I said yes daddy I mean doctor. Somebody's like oh no, I'm like oh no.
I remember that, yeah.
That was good though.
Yes.
That was the only.
That was funny though.
Yeah.
But there was no like, and I was listening because I was gonna be like, hey, like I fucking know them, but no, nobody. I didn't hear anything bad. All I kept hearing was, oh my god, ha ha ha, they're so funny.
It was funny. There was one point where I like referenced back to a moment in this podcast when Peyton was on it, and we were talking about the 2 worst ways to end a set, and he's like, one of them is saying like when they're like, oh no.
Oh yeah.
That and someone did that when I went to like take a drink of my beer, and I like I went to go take a drink, and I stopped. I'm like, don't do that. All I can hear is Peyton in the back, like.
There's 2 terrible ways to get off stage. He said, "Say I love you," or "Thank you guys so much for supporting live comedy."
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was a fun time. That was definitely the most fun I've had on stage. Considering I had the fucking shits all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it was very bad. It sucked.
I think you took like 15 medicines before you went on stage.
Yeah, and then the whiskey was the only thing that really did anything for me, which is ironic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was pretty
that's
cool
weird.
though.
Yeah, I felt good. I felt like I feel really comfortable there for some reason. And this time, just like it being the second go around, just felt like home. I guess I don't know. And,
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're favorites there.
oh my God, we
Do you guys
Kinda
like
cool.
you guys obviously go up there confident, or do you guys go up there scared or nervous?
I think like
or...
3 minutes before the set, my set, I looked at you. I'm like, I'm not even nervous at all.
Yeah.
And the second to last time, the last time we did it, I was nervous as fuck. But that's for disclosed reasons.
Yeah, I took a couple deep breaths, and I like to tell myself before I got on stage, I'm like, get it together, bitch.
Get it together,
Little
bitch.
Coco Diaz in the back. But yeah, I felt good. It was a great crowd, too. The crowd was
Yeah, it
really
was.
like,
There's a
energetic,
lot of
and
people
There was
there.
like about
There's
there was
another-
like 200 something like that.
So remember, we packed that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there was like when I went to the bathroom, there were literally people there was no seats, and people were just standing back there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
it's pretty awesome.
It's gotta make you guys feel pretty cool.
Yeah, but I want to start venturing out and get into other places too. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Vixen's great, and you could tell like the comics that have been doing it, the seasoned ones. They, like it's nothing to them. Like we're like just.
This is like our Chicago
we're
theater.
little league fuckboys, dude. Like, yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
man.
hey, a gig's a gig though.
a gig is a gig, and a blowjob's a blowjob.
That is true.
I have that. I have that written down somewhere.
You would.
I really enjoyed the fact that when I get in like a zone, especially when I've had a couple drinks, shit just starts flowing and I start coming up with stuff on the spot, like add-ons.
Yeah,
Like that whole add-on for Cora when I said for the doggy style joke. I'm like, oh, throughout me getting fat, Cora stayed attracted to me. It's a good girl. Not like a dog, but like a wife.
Yeah.
And then people, they're like, somebody was like, oh, I'm like, oh, no, it's okay. She's a real person, not a dog. I have an add-on for it for courtesy of Big Al. She said, she's not a dog. She's a real person. I mean, but she is a bitch, though.
I am.
No, it's because a female dog is a dog and you're a female.
Female dog is a dog. Is a dog.
Yeah.
Is a dog.
Is a
and you
dog.
guys are fucking doggy style. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Which is really funny. I didn't even realize that. I should have said, fuck, hang on. I'm trying to think. Never mind. Go on.
Stop talking. I got so my ex-wife was there. Very cool. She was
Yeah, she's nice.
I didn't even know
that's
she was
cool
going.
that you guys are. That's cool that you guys are like cool.
Yeah, it's it takes a minute to get there, but yeah, she's good. But she came up to me after the show and she's like, I have two things to tell you. One, I'm completely blown away. Like, she had never seen me do it before. She had seen clips, but she's like, you guys did awesome. She's like even Gina was like so happy and laughing, which is the point of it. And the second thing she said, she's like, and just so you know, you would have never been able to do this if we were still married.
That's funny.
And then gave me like an old buddy tap, like, good for you, pal. I was like, thanks, friend.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, she's a good sport. She's cool though.
She is, yeah. So a couple of those jokes that I did, it's funny, the way I planned on starting that set off, I did not plan it that way. I didn't plan on making fun of her. I didn't plan on going right into what I did. It just felt right and I went with it. But like there was two jokes that I was going to do, and instead I did the joke about me changing the tire.
Yeah.
And then the way I ended the set, that was all just off the top of my head. I hadn't practiced that. I just felt it and went with it. So
Okay.
Did you know she was going to be there beforehand, or were you like, you got there and then she showed up and you're like, all right,
yeah,
this is what we're gonna do?
I'd gotten there and I was talking. I forgot who I was talking to. Somebody, and then I I get a phone call from her, and I'm like, hello, and she's like, you didn't see me waving at you from across the bar? I'm like, obviously not. Like I would have came over and said hello, but yeah, I think they were out for her. I don't think they were out for her friend's birthday. So
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, I wasn't sure if that's what they were going to do. I know they had kind of mentioned it, but that was a possibility. But yeah, it worked out. It was. I know they had fun. They said everybody was super funny. Everybody did. Everybody I talked to, and like that's the coolest part is the hang afterwards and the
yeah, for
mingling
sure.
and shit.
Yeah.
And everybody was just they had a great time.
Yeah.
Even Aaron was very happy.
Yeah, I didn't talk to Aaron afterwards, but yeah, no, that was a fun fucking night, man. I had a blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then my shits continued Saturday.
nice.
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
drank
Let's not forget about
so
that.
much after.
Let's not forget about that.
Yeah.
We did drink
I
a lot
actually
after.
did not drink as much as I thought I was going to. I was so busy mingling. Like,
Well, we drank and then we came back here and then we got on the golf cart and went to half times.
why do I keep saying mingling?
But we only
Is
had
that a new word you learned?
No. I've known it for many years.
He was probably around when it was invented.
You're probably.
Mingling, yeah. So no, we went over at half times afterwards, and I think I only had 2 beers there, right? That's all we had. I had 2 hams.
Sober Blake would have been able to count that.
I think we only had like 2 or 3 drinks, maybe. I don't know.
Something.
But then we got there. We got there at midnight, and the kitchen was closed, and everybody was starving. And
Oh my God.
one of Mike's friends, Gage, was with us, and he was super fucking hungry. And we went to the corner of the bar, and there was a to-go box sitting there, and I'm like, I pop it open real quick, and it's just like half a pizza. I'm like, closed it, grabbed it, put it on the bar stool, and all of us just smashed this random person's pizza.
Not me. Not me.
I did.
Not me. I was not about to be an accomplice. If somebody was going to
mainly
catch
me
a
and-
charge, it was
and
not
Gage.
me.
It was mainly me and Gage. Dude, we just smashed this dude's fucking. Nobody came back for it. The box sat there all. The box sat there all night.
So fucking.
No, it
pissed.
was you, Mike, Gage, and Sammy. And I sat there not eating. It looked bomb, but
It
I was like,
fire.
if
It was
somebody
just a
comes out
classic
here,
pepperoni pizza. It was
I'm
good.
not getting yelled at. I'm 30 years old and I'm still scared to get yelled at.
Are the chicken fingers there still good?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, they're good.
They were always the best. Maybe it was like the $15 drafts on Tuesday night, but the chicken fingers they were always
Yeah,
bomb.
Oh, the dollar drafts.
yeah, 15 of them. Yeah.
What do you,
Yeah, you can get drunk on like
what do you
10
guys
bucks.
know about that?
Oh,
What do you mean? Me and John used to go there every Tuesday and Thursday, and
Back
when
in
we
my
didn't
day, it
have,
was 75 cents.
I bet it was. It was probably a quarter.
Easy with that shit, okay?
Yeah, cigarettes were a fucking $1 a pack.
Do you remember when they had for McHenry Fiesta Days and they shut down the streets in McHenry?
Yeah, they used to have quarter beers.
Yeah, and they don't
Yeah.
even do that. They don't even have beers out there anymore.
So, as a part of the Fiesta Days committee, it is not because we don't want to.
Well, then what's the reason, Mr. Fiesta Days Committee?
I cannot disclose its classified
probably-
information.
Like you probably need
Cora,
like
Probably gets too
Cora.
rowdy.
yeah, and you
Quarter
probably
beers.
need like
Just say what the topic is. What is the event called?
McHenry Fiesta Days.
No, the straight event that you're talking about. It's called what?
Fiesta days.
Fiesta
No,
Days.
quarter beers.
Oh,
Think quarter beers.
Well, no, they were up to like $1 the last time I went.
Okay, think dollar beers.
I didn't know if they just needed like people
People
needed
are
like
getting fucked up
permits.
off 20
and-
bucks.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
people are always fucked up.
I see like a Limp Bizkit concert.
Yeah, people are
Yeah,
always
I
fucked
could
up. But
see-
it was I don't know. I always thought it was cool.
Well,
they
it was
shut
great.
they shut
with the things-
all the streets down.
with the way the world's going right now, you can pretty much guarantee eventually a riot will happen.
Riots. Everyone's gonna be suing
I don't, think,
everyone else.
I don't think Wayne Jett wants his fucking city that he's built up to get torn apart.
No, it
Oh,
looks
no.
nice. No, it's good. I mean,
Yeah.
they let you walk through.
They let you walk around town.
Well, fuck.
You have
I
to
mean,
go, like,
Art
in
the
a
park,
bar and you
Art
have
in the
to get,
park,
like,
you
a-
used to be able to fucking walk with drinks. Now you can't even do that. With
I think you can.
last year we couldn't.
Last year they didn't have beers.
We used to go over to what it was Grinders Ale House or whatever.
You would. Go
Yeah,
to
it
a
used
place
to
called
be
Grinders.
It used to be something
Corkscrew.
else. It used to be
Corkscrew, the wine
else.
place.
Yeah, I'm sure
And
it
we
was.
used to get fucking fish bowls, man. And just walk around, or
we'd
like
get,
a fucking like a pitcher, a pail.
Just so I'm understanding correctly, you saw a restaurant that had the sign outside that said Grinders, and you went inside.
No,
With
that's
my-
what it's called now.
That's what it's called now.
And it shut. Well, actually, it's shut down now. But it was Corkscrew before.
It's right across from Old Bridge.
I feel terrible. I've lived in McHenry most of my life. I don't know a lot about it.
Oh my god! And then where the new courthouse is, it used to be what, Whale's Tail?
Yeah, it's a brewery now, right?
No, it's like
No,
just a
the
bar.
courthouse tavern.
Oh,
courthouse?
Oh, yeah.
And then there's
The courthouse was not Wales.
Whale's Tail.
No.
Where's
that-
Whale's Tail?
No,
Next to
I think it was
Cloud9,
like wasn't it
which
called
is a brewery.
Wasn't it called Four Corners or
Oh,
something?
no, it is the Four Corners.
No,
you
I
know
thought
what?
I thought it was called the Corner Tap or something.
Listen, it was called Tables for Ladies.
Same shit.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
the same
yeah.
thing. All right, it's not the same thing.
No, we
Corner
go to
Tap
Old
is
Bridge.
across the street on the corner.
Corner Tap is Main Street and 31.
Whatever. Who cares?
The one that we go to is Old Bridge.
Yes.
Yeah, Old Bridge is great.
And it's connected to Little Chef, which
Correct.
is one of the most bombest places you can get
But
breakfast.
yes, the courthouse in McHenry, that place used to be called Tables for Ladies.
Copy that.
Classy fucking joint. It was real nice.
Yeah, it's the new. Have you been in the new place now?
I have. It's nice.
Is it
was-
nice? It
Yeah,
looks nice
It's
through
really
the windows.
it's really nice
It's really
inside.
nice. It's almost too nice.
Right, and
Really?
Yeah.
the food menu is very small.
And it looks like they have like it's very like saloon style.
Yep.
If you like, there's like these I don't know what you would call them, but like you look like you could tie your horse up out there.
A saddle.
No,
No.
like the what do they call it?
Let me look it up.
The fence? that you tie a
I
horse
guess
to?
it would be a fence, but
A post?
it's like a post, yeah.
What do you tie a horse out to? Don't you just like tie a knot on a fence? And that's how cowboys tie their horses up?
There's not always a fence around.
But they got whatever this
What
thing
is it
is?
called? It looks like
A
it.
hitching post.
Yeah, hitching post. There we go.
That's lame. I thought there was like a name for it.
I don't know.
Off topic. We got a fat candle burning over there to the right.
Smells good.
So
Smells
good.
great. Got the citrus saddle. Shout out to Sean and Taylor.
Seriously, I just got the smell of smelling salts out of my nostrils, so that candle is.
These candles are so heavy, but there's so much wax. And you can burn them for
140 hours, I think it is.
forever.
Or 180 hours. I forgot.
We
what-
burned the other one for however many hours yesterday, and it like didn't even put a dent in it.
Wow,
Yeah.
I like that.
So we got the citrus saddle, and then we got
What's the
the
website for that?
fatcandlecompany.com. Sorry, Sean. I'm a fucking dumb.
Did you see that setup though, Sean? Fucking
Fat.
Jordan,
Candle.
and this is my fucking Pippin over here.
Easy.
Fumbles.
Easy. Yeah, I just underpaid and under fucking appreciated over here.
Yep.
That's the story of fucking Scottie
Real quick,
Pippen.
can we talk about being underappreciated? Like underappreciated.
Go ahead.
That joke I did the other day about dropping the N-bomb and doing Shaquille O'Neal, nobody has picked up that's a play on Give Me the Loot. It's a lyric. I'm slamming
Yeah.
it's like Shaquille.
Yeah,
And none of you motherfuckers picked up on it.
I guess I didn't.
Bitch ass.
Because you originally had it as Jordan. That's why
I did have it as
yeah,
Jordan. It's way better as Shaquille.
for sure. Yeah, no, and then isn't it putting diamonds in my baby girl ears right after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I can't believe I let that slip. Anyway, yeah, fatcandlecompany.com.
No, it's not. It's shit is real.
It's just,
It's like Shaquille. Shit is real.
what was that after slinging?
When I gotta eat a meal, I rob and steal.
So yeah, dude. Okay, so we got the first one we got was the citrus saddle, and then we got the newest one that came out was bergamot bloom. It's very strong,
Yeah.
but it is very fucking good.
I'm gonna have to check that out. What was that website again?
Fatcandlecompany.com.
Got
Check
that.
them out. I don't know if they do this for everybody, but Taylor personally came and dropped them off for me, which was really cool.
I'm assuming that's probably just a you thing.
Well, I mean, I don't know. The car had a fucking Fat Candle logo on it and everything. So
That's genius branding.
yeah,
Yeah, hey,
So-
might as well.
yeah. No, Taylor was super cool about it.
She's
She's
so
like,
cool.
yeah, she's great. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna come and bring him over personally. Just shoot me your address, and yeah, she brought him over on Sunday, and we burned him immediately. And it came with a little complimentary matchbooks.
I love that for you.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh my god.
Well, I like it because we burn it in the dining room, and you can smell it in this room. You can smell it in the kitchen. You can smell it upstairs.
Honestly, I got a little nervous the first time I lit it because I just ripped smelling salts, and I'm like, man, I can't smell this candle. I can smell it now, obviously, but yeah, no, it's a great product, guys. Check it out.
I like it.
Sean
It's not
should
like
be
too strong, but it's like strong enough that it's not like punch you in the face.
right.
I like it.
Yeah, Sean should be joining us next episode potentially. We're still working out the deets, but he will probably be our next guest for sure. So
Good.
Freaking sweet.
yeah. But yeah, dude, the taking a good old week off of the open mic. We're all pretty burnt out.
Yeah, man, it's been a lot. It's between the work and life and kids and
Yeah.
comedy. It's we were actually going to take last week off, and then Steph gave us the call for the Vixen, and I know I didn't have any of that shit ready yet, so I was like, damn,
Yeah.
now I have to do not just one mic, I got to do at least 3.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no, Wednesday was fun. We went to Village last week. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
was
then ours, and then Vixen. It was good. Good times. Good times.
the vibe on Thursday was a little off, though.
Yes, it was.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how through the summer months how that mic holds up.
Yes, it will. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
I mean, couldn't you always make it like once a month? Because now that it's summertime, it's like
If people,
everyone has volleyball.
if it's once a month, people really don't give a shit. Honestly, they won't. They
can't remember it, yeah.
They want something to be consistent.
I
Which
get it.
It is what it is. I mean, we'll figure it out.
And as much as we're doing this for ourselves, we are doing it for the other comics too.
Right. Like Matt Mueller shows up every week.
Dude.
He's brand new.
I love it, man. Yeah.
He shows up every week.
Yeah, he was at
and
the show on Friday.
I didn't even see him.
Yeah, man. I didn't get when did I see him? He was in the hallway. I think I just done my set, and he was on the phone, so I really didn't get to talk to him too much. But I was like, "Hey, man, what's up?"
Gotcha. Fucking Luis, dude.
Luis almost got kicked out of the Vixen.
Luis, bro,
You cannot go in the green room.
talk about ruining a wet dream. We were literally getting ready to pitch you to Stephanie. We didn't even know you were there, and we've both talked about wanting to tell her about you because we think you're hilarious. And then all of a sudden, we hear about this stoned Mexican kid breaking. This was the verbiage used: breaking into the green room, stuttering about TorgyTalk, and then said something about knowing Ralph Barboza. Did you hear that part?
No.
Oh, yeah. And she's like, we don't know if he's drunk or if he's stoned. And I was like, let me go out here. And I'll be honest, I was like, it's got to be Luis.
That's so fucking
Yeah,
funny,
and he's
dude.
standing right by the bar, and I'm like, "Hey, man, you can't do that." I'm like, even when John and I are here and we're not like on the bill, like we don't go in the green room. It's not like you
Right.
just go in there. Like
Oh
you
my
don't even
God.
look like any of these really cute women here. You thought you just walk in, bro, like the confidence you have.
Oh man.
I guess he
But
just like
after
kept
that, though-
asking, and then he got yelled at by someone, and then he
Yeah,
got
dude,
then he
security
said
came.
something to the bartender, and then he's like said something about like the people who work there, and they're like, all right, we're gonna get this kid out of here.
Seriously, yeah.
Well, after all that, we still talked you up, Luis.
Yes.
We still talked you up. We're like, don't worry about that. He's just a weirdo.
Yeah, he's
I think he was just super hyped that you guys
on
were there, and he
ketamine.
was like, I just want to go see it. I want to like, I don't know.
for sure.
Maybe he was just like so excited.
yeah, for sure. I didn't take it in the wrong way, and if you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was super funny.
That was fucking hilarious. So Cora's got some Cora's got some topics for
Oh
this
my
week.
god, what do
for
we
us
want to talk about?
Let's jump into that one we were talking about.
Oh, okay. So this is a little thingy from like the Instagram stories. It's from the Daily Mail, and it says remote tribe given internet access and are hooked on porn and social media.
Duh.
Leaders of a remote tribe in the Amazon rainforest have told how the arrival of the internet has left its members grappling at the trappings of social media addiction and pornography while falling for online scams. The Marubo people, who for hundreds of years existed in small huts scattered along the Itui River in Brazil, were last year introduced to high-speed internet for the first time thanks to Elon Musk's Starlink satellite program. The 2,000-strong community quickly discovered the benefits of the newfound technology had to offer. Tribespeople were suddenly able to call for help in the event of emergency, with medical helicopters able to reach the injured in a matter of hours rather than days. They could also connect instantly with relatives or friends camped dozens of miles further down the river or even further ahead. But shortly after the Marubo people were introduced to the web, the perils quickly began to reveal themselves. Now the indigenous...
Hold up. You're not going to read this whole thing, are you?
No!
Okay.
Now the indigenous tribal leaders report that people are becoming lazy, spending hours scrolling social media, and teens hooked on graphic porn.
Yeah, duh.
Google gobble, one of us.
Duh.
They're one of us, guys.
Bro.
Yeah.
The first thing... Okay,
Cora doesn't understand people watching porn. She doesn't watch porn.
You don't think the first caveman that discovered fire wasn't like, oh, great, now I can jerk off in the light?
well, you
I
like
can
they
see
get
what I'm
that.
doing.
Like, how do they know what pornography is? If like,
I'm sure
have
they've
they ever
heard of
seen
it.
it before?
Oh, I'm sure they've heard of it.
When they're
Like the
doing
first thing
it-
you get a phone, you're like, porn.
Yep.
You're not gonna Google
Yeah.
like, where the fuck am I?
Listen, in a country like that, what do you think the most popular thing to do is?
I don't know.
Fuck.
It's got to be to fuck.
Kill Wolverines or fucking
Wolverines.
lions?
Well, that's just like work to them. But like,
Yeah, that's
your
survival.
Like, your leisure activity. They're not going home and watching Netflix. They're fucking, and they're creating more help to kill the Wolverines.
oh, because they're fucking so much.
Yes.
Yeah,
No
reproducing.
way. The first thing if
Yeah.
I got a phone, I'd be like,
So when
Open
they
Google
actually-
Maps.
So when they actually open up a computer and there's videos of people fucking, that's like the
Yeah.
MLB network for
Yeah,
them, right?
absolutely, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
all the greatest hits.
yeah, I mean, God, don't give them fucking VR porn. Holy
Oh my
shit.
God, yeah.
They won't fucking leave that.
I just thought that was fucking crazy. They're hooked on
Dude, all
porn
the-
and social
all-
media. I mean, I get social media because
All the
Even
sex,
we're
none of the
here.
smell.
everyone's.
Because I'm sure that when they're fucking, it's nothing but
Ugh.
stanky.
I don't know. I just thought that was fucking wild. They're hooked on porn and social media.
Thank God for Elon Musk, huh? Just doing God's work.
Hell yeah. Fuck
I
yeah.
just-
That's
What
hilarious.
would you, if you got a phone and you're out in
I do have a phone.
bumfuck Brazil
Those people probably made it.
and you're like, you get a phone, the first thing you're
They
gonna type
probably
in is
mined for
porn.
the fucking, what is it, cobalt? No, what is it?
Cobalt Red, yeah.
Yeah, they probably mined for it.
Yeah.
I just think that's nuts.
Yeah, it is. But it's understandable.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I
Think
guess
about
I
it.
get it, but
I mean,
You got to get out more.
they've never seen porn before, and then they just open up and see Sky Bree, and they're like, "Who is this?"
Yeah.
but how would they have known to look for porn?
They're probably just like,
Sure it was uploaded
Beep beep
already.
beep boop boop.
Yeah.
"Good one."
Google Translate.
I don't know. I feel like it's just evolution. They find it,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Seriously, you can type it. Like what's that joke from Ted? Like you're 3 words away from big black cocks.
Yeah. We got to pause for a second.
We'll keep talking.
Okay. Well, I'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
And
Was that a
be
good
right
one?
back.
All right. So then
You
I
think he's got
also
a poo?
had. I think he does,
What if?
and he's running, so that's
Yeah.
not
How is
A pee.
that? How is that Caesar salad?
obviously not going so well.
Mm.
Who do you think would win, a python or a crocodile, and why?
Ditka.
Ditka.
Ditka always wins.
Who the fuck is Ditka?
Mike Ditka. You don't know who Mike Ditka is? Are you a Bears fan? You don't know who Mike Ditka is? Da Bears. You don't know
Mike
Ditka?
Ditka?
Ditka. Ditka.
His first name's Mike?
Mike. Yeah. Is this the first you're hearing of him?
I've heard of the name Ditka, but I didn't know his name's Mike.
Yeah.
Is there another Ditka?
La Ditka.
You're so stupid.
So dumb. That was a dad joke and a half, bro. I'm not a dad joke kind of guy, obviously.
Okay, but who do you think would win, a python or a crocodile?
I don't know, man. I would.
Because they
I gotta-
both roll.
I gotta think a crocodile, cause
It would just bite it.
well, yeah,
And
it
they
would
roll.
eventually. Yeah, even though like I guess the python would have to get it wrapped around like it's what do you
But
call it, a
pythons are-
snout?
Big.
They are, but I feel I don't know. I don't know. It'd be a good fight. I think that's why they fight. You know
I
what
think that's
mean?
why they fight.
That's why they have
Who do
the
you think
fights.
wins more majority of the time?
If I got to put my DraftKings on it, I'm going with the croc.
You think?
I'm going with the croc just because the croc is basically a dinosaur, and the
Okay.
dinosaur has been around for it, and it's still around. And what kind of croc are we talking about? Are they comparable in size?
I don't
Is it
know.
like-
a really big
Is it
crocodile.
like the best crocodile ever?
The
and
best one you've ever
python?
seen. Yeah. Steroids. They've been fucking working out.
Look like a
they
pit
both
bull.
hit smelling salts right before the fucking
Solid.
fight.
I
They're in a
love it.
cage.
Dana White, if you're listening, because you listen to Torgy Talk, yeah, I'm going with the croc. Just because I hate snakes,
I fucking hate both of them.
I hate them too. Hate their faces.
I think a python would win
Okay,
because it's however fucking long,
I think you're right.
and you just gotta. Have you ever seen a snake kill something?
yeah,
They just fucking keep rapping.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
And then how do you think it? Okay, so say a python's mouth is what, that big?
probably bigger than that. Yeah,
And how do you think that thing is gonna suck an entire crocodile in though?
I don't know, but
They don't just take like little bites.
have you ever? Well, no, they'd have to open. That's the only
They
thing.
unhinge their jaws.
I know, but that's a process. Like, I don't think they could do that while wrestling a croc.
And you think a crocodile can just
I think
suck a python in like a spaghetti noodle?
no. I think he'd have to take some. He'd have to cut the legs out.
Cut the legs off. Snakes don't have legs.
Duh. I'm saying cut the legs out. Like he'd have to like go in pieces. He'd have to start at the tail and work his way up. Because
Just take bites.
yeah, but I feel like the amount of time it would take for that python to fucking. Now I think it's a different fight if the python's sneaking up on the croc. But if like we're talking about like we have walkout music, you know, we
whole nine.
introductions,
Yep.
Bruce Buffer's there with
Pay-per-view
yeah.
fight.
Yes, I'm going with the croc. I like the croc.
I don't know, man.
And I'm getting underdog money on the croc too. I like that. He's a plus 210.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty bad.
No, it's not bad. That's the bet right there. Plus 210.
All right, John,
Sorry, I just discovered porn.
you're stupid.
That was wild. I don't know what happened. Sorry.
Python or crocodile?
I think a python. I think Didn't aren't pythons in the Everglades just smoking up fucking crocodiles right now?
How do you think a python would win?
It might be.
But this is
Hang
you
on,
also
hang on,
you also got to
hang
hear
on.
this. It's
It
a
might be-
cage match. They have walkout music, pay-per-view fight. They both did smelling salts.
Jesus.
They're
Well,
face to face,
Well,
and it's like a really big crocodile and a really big python.
okay. Well, have you seen how big these pythons are in the fucking?
They're
No,
so
I'm gonna Google it.
So
they're in the same weight class. They're in the same division. They're
Okay.
number 1 and number 2 rankers right here.
Okay. I'd say crocodile. Then all the thing's got to do is just bite it.
That's what I'm saying.
But have you ever seen a snake get something? They just do it, and then they
but
just.
Okay. So I'll correct myself. From what I heard, Joe Rogan saying, so it's got to be true. He said that in the Everglades, pythons are eating up alligators. I think maybe not crocodiles. Crocodiles are way more vicious than fucking alligators.
Are pythons from the Everglades? Where the fuck
No,
did pythons
no,
come
no.
from? Africa?
I don't know exactly where, but there had to have been some breeders around the Everglades or some shit, but they released a fucking population of pythons. They're a problem in the Everglades right now.
For sure. But and I said this too, if this python was sneaking up on the gator,
Yeah.
I think that's different. But
Right.
if we're squaring off,
Yeah, crocodile all day.
thank you.
Just bite his head off.
Plus 210. Bet the house.
Well,
Really?
plus 210. Plus 210 would be the crocodile or the python's odds.
No,
Minus is better.
I know, but I want the crack on. I get crack under. Crack's an underdog. Everybody's coming for the python.
I don't think so, man.
All day the crack's an underdog.
think
but
so?
a slight underdog. Plus 210. That's easy money.
Yeah. All I know is that pythons in the Everglades are swallowing up gators. Left
They
and
are.
right,
There's
dude.
nothing left. Yeah, they're just
Pretty bad.
I fucking
I'm
hate
asking.
snakes.
I'm asking Google.
What about an anaconda? Isn't an anaconda bigger than a python?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right.
I don't know.
They
What
just
was-
got to fight it.
Yeah. I think we had this. You weren't on yet, but we had this other topic: the silverback gorilla versus grizzly bear. I think grizzly bear. I think I said silverback gorilla at one point, but dude, I think just the brute force of the bear will win.
Yeah. I don't know.
But the fucking silverback gorilla can punch like a fucking human and just manhandle.
Seriously.
But
Who do you think would win? A python
Hold on.
or the monkey?
You
Gorilla.
guys are so fucking young. You don't even get that.
what'd you say?
You missed the part where your wife and I were talking. I was informing your wife who Mike Ditka is.
I
don't
thought
know
his
who Mike
name was
Dick is?
something else.
You're thinking of Dick
She's
Butkus,
like-
probably.
Dick Butkus.
She's like,
Two
who-
different people.
She
Yeah.
was like, who would win in a fight? And I was like, Ditka. And she's like, who?
Oh my god.
Dicka Butkus.
I think.
Whatever.
A lot of gay names.
Yeah. Go
I
Bears.
think. Go Bears. I think. I think a fucking python would beat a silverback gorilla. Just got to strangle it.
Real quick.
You don't think it couldn't just pick it up and just rip it in half?
How fast are they? I think a python's faster than a silverback gorilla.
I hate to change the subject, but can we just give a classic Chicago shout out to the dumbass fans at the Wrigley Bar the other day that were already shouting MVP to Caleb Williams before he's even thrown a fucking pass in the NFL? You fucking idiots.
Yep.
Oh, I hate
I
fucking being a Bears fan. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
I kind of do too, dude. It's Bears fans suck. Not us, but normal Bears fans suck. Because no matter what, like you saw it with Trubisky, you saw it with fucking Fields. They're fucking all about him at first, and then they just fucking shit on
And
him
he goes
immediately.
and in his first game, he goes 8 for 14 for 75 yards, two INTs, a fumble, and a running touchdown. Mm-hmm. MVP, you fucking idiots.
So I also saw something on the Scorers Instagram. They said that Caleb Williams was actually having some troubles in training camp.
That's what I heard. Well, I saw it. I think it was on Barstool or something.
Listen,
But hey,
I want him to-
Eberflus named him starting quarterback the day he walked in that fucking building.
The day, yeah.
He's like, no questions asked, you're starting quarterback.
dude, they're going to fucking prop that motherfucker up like Pinocchio and make him play day one. He is not, yeah.
Look, man, I really, really do hope.
Who's
as
the
a Bears
backup?
fan,
It doesn't matter.
Fucking Tyson Bagent.
Yeah, he's playing no matter what.
he's still there. He's cheap, baby. He's cheap.
Are you talking about the tattooed white boy?
Yeah.
The guy,
I liked
he's
him.
got a
We-
sleeve or whatever. He
Yeah, he
played when Joseph Fields was out.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played in. We saw him play in New Orleans. He had that game, bro. He just made like 1 or 2 really bad fucking plays, and that cost him. But he's got potential.
He's got to get his arm strength up because he severely underthrew DJ Moore multiple times. 2 of them resulted in picks, I believe.
Yeah, bro. It's
The first game he came in.
It's a hard place to play too.
Yeah. Obviously, as a Bears fan, I really, really hope that he fucking can do. Like, I hope he lives up to the hype. There's a lot of fucking hype he's got to live up to. There's a lot of fucking pressure.
live up to
Do
the hype.
I? But a fucking MVP chant.
Yeah, that's
guys,
ridiculous.
Just slow down.
Take it AC.
We look dumb, okay? We look like a woman who starts bragging about a guy 2 days after she meets him, and then he ends up beating the fuck out of her. That's what we look like, okay?
She's seen Cora's face. She was like, "What?"
I was like, what are you shooting at my people for?
But I'm right. Like, oh my God, he's amazing. And then 3 weeks later, he beat the fuck out of me. Which
Yeah.
there's nothing funny about domestic abuse,
No.
guys. But
I do love Bill Burr's bit about domestic violence. When he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, he's like, "There's nothing.
no reason.
He's like, yeah, there's no reason to hit a woman. There's no reason. He's like,
fucking arrogant.
It's like I can name about 17 right now.
I come out of a
he's like,
coma.
he's like, I can come out of a drunken stupor and give you 6. Oh man, I love Bill Burr. He's fucking great.
Do we think the Bears are ever going to move to Arlington Racetrack, or is that not ever going to be a thing?
That's out. That's
That's
done now. I
dead?
think.
Yep.
They're just gonna rebuild it where it's at. I think, right? Or is
What's
it,
wrong with Soldier Field? Why do they need to rebuild it?
It's too small. The fucking
Needs a dome.
the 400 levels are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like walking up a goddamn ladder.
You're like walking straight up.
I'm surprised that
I'm surprised they didn't fall
I'm surprised
over.
that I've never fallen down that drunk.
I'm surprised it's not butter.
Well, that's I can't
Sorry.
believe, but
I
yeah,
can't believe it, but
yeah.
we got it.
I just had to cut the tension. There's a lot of I can't believes in there. So
I mean, you saw it when we were at the we went to that fucking rain game like 2 years ago. That first game of the season that was
With
just
the penguin
fucking.
slide.
So it was fucking torrential downpour. The fucking drainage on the field is ridiculous. They had to fucking squeegee off the lines for people to see.
the Park District runs that. The Chicago Park District is in charge of that field.
That's a great fucking choice.
Yeah.
Also, we were walking. We were on the 300 levels to go to the bathrooms. The fucking ceiling was leaking. Everything was leaking. I mean, it's a great stadium for like.
MVP. MVP.
Oh my god, dude! It's I don't know. It's a cool looking stadium. I mean, from what my dad said, it's way better than the first fucking was it Chicago Stadium? Well, I don't know. It wasn't Soldier Field yet.
That's
Was
how
it?
you-
You were there back in the day, Blake.
Yeah.
What was it called?
What was it called?
Soldier Field.
Was it okay?
It's the same fucking place. They just added to it.
I didn't know if it was named something else before. I was probably in kindergarten.
You probably weren't even born yet.
They fucking redid the stadium in like 2000.
It was a good. It was the good days,
Right,
man. Where they
2000?
used to have fucking cigarette ads on the scoreboard.
Hell yeah.
Winston's.
MVP.
What do you know about that?
MVP.
Yeah, seriously. Everything back in the day was Winston. The NASCAR series was Winston Cup series.
Really?
Yeah, dude, cigarettes ran this world.
Yeah, I guess I remember seeing cigarette commercials when I was younger, but
Do you remember going to dinner and it was like, are you in a smoking section or non-smoking section? And the whole
yeah.
fucking place was just filled with smoke.
Fuck yeah. I remember being at Firewood the night that they stopped. It was New Year's Eve or New Year's night, whatever. And when they stopped smoking indoors. And we had to take like all the ashtrays and shit. It was so weird. I prefer it though. And even when I was still smoking, it was nice that it didn't smell like smoke in there. Like going
it's bad.
even going to Vegas now, it's weird.
I went to Potawatomi a couple years ago, and I couldn't gamble in the smoking section. I'm like, this is fucking terrible.
Oh, it's bad.
I hate when people just let it linger. Like if you like.
Do you
so when I used to smoke,
do you have to?
when I used to smoke, I would
let
like,
it linger?
yeah, I'd blow it up, right, like away from everybody. But like people just like
Open their mouth
let
and
it
just-
hang out of their mouth.
Yeah. Fucking Joe Dirt ash off of the end of it, dude. Yeah.
Like totally Jay Cutler in it, dude. Like
I remember, all the time going to fucking diners and shit. And it just reeked of fucking
I just remember going to
cigarettes.
Applebee's. We used to always go to Applebee's.
there's a lot of Applebee's shutting down. Did you hear about this?
I heard
Chili's
Chili's is shutting down.
nationwide too.
Jesus Christ.
That's so sad.
It's this world coming to.
Chips and salsa, fantastic. And
I'm
those
not
goddamn Big Mouth bites, dude.
Listen.
Where am I going to fucking get Big Mouth bites so I can fucking piss them out of my ass as soon as I get home?
Jesus Christ.
Make him at home.
I have a fucked up stomach.
Listen,
Linda, listen.
I forgot.
It was about Chili's.
It was about Chili's. No, I don't want to get political here, but I am going to say this. All I know is that when Joe Biden wasn't president, Chili's was doing really good, okay?
Yeah.
And Applebee's was still around. I wasn't going there, but people were, okay? I will also like to state is that before Joe Biden became president, I was driving a Range Rover Sport. And now I am driving a 2000 Ford F-150. Is it relatable? I kind of think so.
I mean,
So
it is pretty wild that we all do get fucking pumped up about gas being like $3.40 somewhere, and it's like we shouldn't be psyched about that.
Dude, it was fucking $2 when Trump was in office, and I'm not trying
was
to
like-
go
Dude,
back.
Memorial
like-
Day
it was like
weekend, it
$1.
was $4.50 a gallon.
Wasn't it like almost $1 at one point
It was
when
low
Trump was
twos.
in?
It was in the, yeah, I think
It was like
I think it was
190.
low
like
twos,
I think
maybe
it was in
high
high
ones.
ones.
I had the Range Rover. I had to put the high shit in it, so it was like $2.50.
Dude, I remember like filling up. I had a Nissan. No, did I have my Nissan? Yeah, I had my Nissan Sentra at that time, and I fucking filled that thing up for like $18. I'm like, nice,
Yeah,
dude.
it was the shit. We were fucking spreading money.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was dope. Those were the days, bro. The Trump days are good. If you guys like fucking eating, you should vote for that guy. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't, he says a lot of dumb shit, but remember your life a few years ago. It wasn't this shit. It wasn't $38 for fucking fast food.
hey,
I know that.
hey, if you ask my father, he will tell you something else.
What?
He'll tell you Biden's doing great. He's the unemployment rate is the lowest it's ever been. I'm like, what about gas prices? He's like, he has no control over that. I'm like, okay, I just kept saying Trump stuff when he was in his backswing. He
Nice.
got so mad. I'm right in the middle, guys. You guys all know that. I just want to smoke weed and carry a gun at my gay friend's wedding.
See, I love that joke. By the way, you should. That's a good one.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah.
I should say
Yeah,
that.
I don't give a shit either, bro. I just want things to be affordable. It's just getting out of control, and who's ever fault it is like somebody fucking. Let's put a stop to it. This is
Yeah.
getting stupid.
Yeah, it's pretty
For
ridiculous.
2 meals at Taco Bell,
it's like
it is
$26.
over $20.
Yeah.
You used to be able to get like fucking 50 things for like $30.
Shit's getting so expensive that DoorDash is now offering like fucking money off if you take pictures of your food and post it like OnlyFans shit.
Really?
Seriously, it's like there's certain restaurants like if you take a picture of your asada fries and post it and it's fucking granted, we'll give you $4 off your next bill or reduce it back as a DoorDash credit. And I'm like, do you want my feet in it or
Yeah, right.
oh?
Okay, so say you win the lottery. What was that big lottery that someone just won? It was like in the billions.
I don't remember the exact number, but
Okay, but once taxes get cut out or whatever. Okay, say $7 billion is what you win. And then they take their taxes, whatever. How much do you have left after they tax $7 billion? A
you
billion?
probably
Okay, I know a lot about this. You get about if you take the lump sum, which is the smart way to do it, the lump sum.
Okay.
Take the lump sum. It's about you get about after taxes and they're cut. You get about like 47% or something like that. A little under 47%.
Okay, so what's half of $7 billion?
3.5. So
So
you're
you're
looking
looking
at
at
around
like
3
$3
billion.
billion.
Yeah.
2.5, 3 billion.
2.7. Okay. So
might
I'm
be
assuming
less
we're
than
all taking the
47.
lump sum and you could like afford your meals
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
What's if
But-
okay,
but
so
hang
if
on.
you went 2.7 billion, what are you doing?
Hold on,
First
hold
of all,
on.
I'm buying
I think-
a fucking farm with my own animals so I can be cheap.
Time out. I think the question has to change here because that's literally you put fucking 5% of that into a fucking CD and your kids' are living off of it, right? So I think the question's got to be a little less. Like, what do you do with like 30 mil? Because that makes it a little harder. Because billions, whatever the fuck I want. I'm buying the color blue.
Okay. If that's what you want, then that's what
Yeah.
you want. I'm just
Okay.
saying, you got big plans. Okay, say you get paid out
I can tell you
800
I can
million.
tell you everything I'm doing for the
Go ahead.
800 million, you get paid out.
right.
After all your taxes and lawyers and everything else, they
I
hand
know
you
my answers. You go.
a check for $800 million.
I mean, I'm not going to get down to what I'm. So, giving my parents, your parents, and my close friends a taste of it.
And your family members.
Right. Some of them are cool. Anyway, I'm taking care of my family and my close friends. And then I'm obviously retiring. And then I'm going to hire the best fucking stockbroker in the world. And I'm going to invest a lot of it too.
What's her name?
I think his name is fucking Joey Feldstein. Something with a fucking Steen at the end. Or a Goldberg, maybe. Something like that. So I'm investing it. But then I am also paying this house off, renovating the living fuck out of it, making this our home base.
You're still gonna live here?
Actually, no. I'm gonna sell this and I'm gonna fucking move to Dutch Creek Estates. We're still gonna be in Johnsburg as our home base.
Do you want to buy Javi's house?
For you, I'd buy Javi's house. Cool. But I might also buy Mark Munson's old house too. So, or that other one that's across the way.
A lot.
Anyway,
You hungry?
No. So I would buy I'd buy a bigger house in Johnsburg. Actually, I'd probably fucking rent this thing out.
Would you come up with a plan and spit it out?
Okay, but I'd also buy a place in Florida and then buy a place probably in Italy. I don't know. All I know is I'd be golfing every day of my life and doing I'd golf by day and do comedy by night, and this podcast would go through the roof because we have the funding for it.
That's your big plan?
And then maybe get a bigger dick.
You need that much money. You don't need a bigger dick when you got 800 million, bro.
True. I think yeah.
You could wad up the money.
I'd also buy a golf course.
There you go.
What are you doing, Blake?
All right, so my fuckboy answer would be me and the homies are buying Michael Jordan's place and we're turning it into the ultimate fuckboy pad, like Dan Bilzerian shit.
Isn't that in Lake Forest?
It is. Yeah. I mean, you could turn that into the ultimate fuckboy palace.
Who's Dan Bilzerian?
The dude that basically has women just like infested around him at all times.
He's an is he ex-Navy SEAL?
That dude has never served in the military.
I thought he was. Okay.
I don't believe so. Dan, if I apologize, I don't believe he has.
Okay. Well, he won a lot of his, or he was a fucking card player for a while. That's how he won all of his money. And then he just started his business and he's got a fucking weed business too, right?
Yeah. Very successful guy.
Yeah, that dude's just jacked and he's got bitches.
Professional poker player.
Yeah, he's got bitches all over him at all times.
All the time. Yeah, like the hottest bitches. Any hooser. That's my fuckboy answer.
Okay.
If it really happened, you probably wouldn't hear from me for a couple weeks and you'd get a call from like a sat phone. Because in that couple weeks, I'm
on an island?
Well, no, I'm going to be on an island, but I'm setting everything up. First call is to my lawyer. Hey, I just want a shit ton of money. We need to do this the right way. So getting that set up. My mom's getting taken care of. She'll never have to lift a finger again. That's the first person that's getting taken care of. And my grandma's still alive, which I think that lady's going to outlive all of us. She's the next saint. Shout out to grandma. She's getting taken care of too. The whole family's getting taken care of. But like I told you, the way they're getting taken care of, everybody's getting a RAV4 in a townhouse. If you want a duplex, I'll do a duplex, but everybody's getting a nice RAV4, fully loaded, very, very nice, paid for, and the townhouse is paid for, and the taxes every year paid for. With that,
everyone's just living in the same townhouse complex. They're all neighbors.
No, wherever you want. That's the deal. But everybody's getting a car and a townhouse. You can choose the color of the car. I think that makes it fair because listen, man, when you give that kind of money, I give you $1 million, right?
Right.
And you're gonna go blow it. But then when we go out, when the bill comes, who you looking at? Me.
Yeah.
I gotta pay. Dude, this shit adds up, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, though, too, like giving everybody in your family an even amount of money, too, besides parents, of course, parents get more. In my book, my parents and Cora's parents would get more.
100.
And
$100. They're all getting $100.
You guys get $100 a day allowance.
Fuck, dude, I'd take that.
But I just think though, like if you like let's say for instance, let's say I win, I give you $1 million, and I give Devin like fucking 900,000. You'd be like, what the fuck, man?
I'd give him another 500. We'd chop it up.
There you go. Yeah. See, that's what. Do you give everybody the same amount, or do you give?
That's what I'm saying.
Or do you give everybody based on your relationship with them?
And I'm not even giving an amount. I'm giving in a car and a townhouse. Now you can well, you got a nicer townhouse than me. That's your fault, bro. He didn't say this exact townhouse. He said pick a townhouse.
Yeah.
And you know what's fucked up? Even if you were to give whoever a townhouse and a car,
They'd still bitch about
they'd
it.
still bitch about it, even though it's free and they never have to pay for it again.
Cheap ass motherfucker.
What about the
Motherfucker got a-
motherfuckers that are gonna pop out of the woodworks and be like,
Everyone
hey,
in their
hey, can I
motherfucking
borrow some
mind
money?
is going to. Can you stay anonymous if you win?
No, not a prize. You can try, but there's gonna be signs.
Yeah. But what? Damn, John.
But you'll-
John's been at his job for 6 months and he's retiring. He just sold his house and bought a house in Dutch Creek and bought a golf course.
I would do some dumb shit. Yeah, I at least. How much did I win?
800 mil.
800 mil. Yeah, I could.
I'm doing some
Easily.
real dumb shit.
Easily 50 mil, quick, bro. Like by the end of this sentence, spent. Like a Vegas trip, a few cars, some debauchery here and there, and just doing dumb shit. I would just do. I would try to be funny about it. You know what I mean? Like hire bodyguards and go to places that didn't require a bodyguard. Like walk into the Gambler with like a fucking entourage of unnecessary people.
Yeah, and then you pulled up in your Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. 'cause-
You see someone at the bar you don't like, you're just like, "Hey Igor, remove." They just pick 'em up. I like it here now.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, I would do the same thing, but she'd probably keep it on a leash.
You have
The
to.
spending?
Yeah.
Oh God.
That's
yeah.
why the-
you'd be
that's-
on an allowance.
That's why the lawyer gets involved. I need you. Okay, let's do the life expectancy thing. I'd probably go to that doctor that Dana White went to tell me when I'm gonna die, and then try to rearrange my life so I don't. But figure, I need this. I need to take care of myself on this kind of budget. I need my girls to be taken care of and their kids. The exes, I would take care of them too because they're the mamas. My mom, all that shit. These are the people that are getting taken care of. How much is my allowance?
Right.
Yeah.
Same minus the X's thing.
And seriously, I can't have access to it. You have to it has to be delivered by the people who
In a
have
briefcase.
the yeah like
Somebody every day.
like the people who have the keys for nukes like seriously they both have to put the key in at the same time. Like, all right, 1, 2, 3, turn, and then the fucking check's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely have to do the same thing. Something similar to where I only have access to a limited amount per year. Mm-hmm. But like
Not
I
even
said,
per year. It's got to be like.
I mean, I'm not like a car guy or anything, so I don't really have to. I definitely would get the new Bronco. That's about it.
You're not a car guy until you can walk into a fucking Rolls Royce dealership and literally drop what is like.
They're like not that cool.
Yeah, they are.
Their doors open like.
Yeah, I would buy.
You know they're hand built.
Nope. I know
They don't just hand them
dick
out.
about cars.
I don't know. I don't.
I'd
think
buy like a really
even if
fast fucking Durango
even if
You
I,
would.
even if I
with third row.
The SRT minivan.
No, fuck minivans. No.
Fuck that, dude. Minivans are dope.
even if I like got famous, or even if it wasn't even the lottery, I don't think I would get something extra. I'd get like a Tesla, maybe. I don't know.
Gay.
I'd get a muscle car, like an old muscle car, and then
I
I'd get
would
like
get a '69 Judge.
a Ram TRX or a fucking like a Raptor murdered out.
Yeah, I would get a fucking loaded fucking Bronco.
I wouldn't want a big house. I would want like a nice like fucking I don't know, a nice cozy place. I'm never home,
I would want
and I'd want to
honestly,
travel.
if
I would
you
want
wanna
a
go do
custom
shit.
built home on like a bunch of land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which because
enough
like
land for us to have like a 3-hole golf course on it.
whatever you want, and I'll put it in your allowance.
Between you shitting and masturbating all the time, when do you think you're gonna have time to play golf?
He'll be shitting and masturbating on the fucking course.
Yeah, I'll be
Are you
fucking,
kidding
I'll
me?
be
He'll
beating
have his
off
own
on my
little
course.
room.
I'll be playing naked, dude.
I would want a driver too. I'd want to drive, but I'd want a guy, and I've always pictured it. I know exactly who he is.
Bitterman,
No,
go know Bitterman.
no, his name is James.
Oh,
He's an older, but like
British man.
no, he's black,
Okay,
and it's
Gotta
not
be Jerome, then.
It's not because of that. He's a very classy black guy. And
Hey,
he just-
whatever floats your boat, man.
Yeah, he's not wearing white gloves. I'm just saying, like
reminds me of fucking Friday or next Friday.
they're the cool.
When fucking Pinky's driver, he's
Yeah.
he's like, motherfucker made me spill my cognac.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. Like that kind of guy, dude. Just like full of wisdom and like, but like nice, you know.
I would not have a driver.
That'd be dope.
I drive. I like driving. I get car sick
I would do
most
it
of the
a day.
time when I'm not driving.
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool to have a Rolls Royce where the back seats are facing each other. Mm-hmm. I'd definitely have somebody in there, somebody driving, and then we'd be in the back just fucking smoking more than Snoop Dogg.
I feel like I would just
I'd buy
customize my own house. I
I'd
wouldn't
buy
want
all the weed. I would buy the weed business. It's not possible, but I would invest money into weed for sure. It's a really good investment, I think.
I wouldn't buy a mansion, but like I'd customize my house.
I think that
for
even
what
if
I
we
need.
customize this house,
I love
No,
how
I
you
don't want
wanna
this house.
stay
I
in-
want that fucking house that's on Riverdale.
I love how
That
you-
house is
that-
mine.
oh
I'm-
yeah,
I love that's how far you guys like. You made 800 million. You're like Dutch Creek.
No, I don't want Dutch Creek. I want this fucking house that's on
This house
Riverdale.
actually- a house on Riverdale
We
over there
drive
on
past
Passaic
it
Bay.
goddamn almost every single fucking day, and I'm gonna just walk up to that house and be
how
like,
much?
"Give me a number." And if he says there's no number, I'd be like, "There's a number," and just fucking
Igor.
say it.
Igor, find out the number.
Yeah, I'd probably buy like some fucking chickens, a cool boat, a nice ass
Chickens.
camper.
You gonna take care of them chickens, or we're gonna have a chicken hand?
I'm gonna hire someone to take care of my chickens.
You know what's funny about this fictitious thing we're talking about is I feel like you guys seem way more delusional than me.
Yes. She wants chickens. I want a golf
I'm-
course.
yeah.
I
At
want
least
a
I'm
fucking
honest, like-
dope ass garden.
Fuck boy shit.
Like Jonah would be set up. The kids would be set up.
I'd get the best divorce lawyer possible. I'm just kidding.
Would you guys prenup it?
No.
No,
can't.
you can't.
No.
We're already married.
Yeah.
No, we'd be good. We're not going nowhere. I don't think so.
I don't think we are.
This love is made to last.
Yes,
I
it
love that
is.
for you guys. Can I go to your next wedding?
Sure.
Sure.
To each other.
Yeah.
I don't want to go if it's other people.
You can still come.
Cool. I love that from you.
Give you a type 5.
Hell yeah. That's why I do my best work, those impromptu sets.
Yeah.
Type 5.
Could you imagine just
Bump the mic. There we go.
hey, could you imagine just having $800 million?
No.
I'd fucking pass out if somebody told me I had one. And
Yeah.
to just never have a stress about money again.
You would. So I'm going to tell you something. If you can't be happy without money, you'll never be happy with it. That's a fact.
I'm not saying I can't be happy without money.
But
I'm
you're
just saying I'd be a lot happier if I
Didn't-
had no debt.
Didn't you listen to Puffy?
Less stress.
More money,
Puffy?
more problems, man.
Puffy.
Puffy. Look at
You want
all
me
the
to take
problems he's got.
Puffy,
More money,
P.
more
Diddy,
kids.
Slim Daddy, whatever, all the nicknames
Slim
he
Daddy.
has. You want me to take advice from him?
From the 90s, yeah.
That's when he was probably getting his prime 90s butt.
He told you that he wasn't going to stop, okay? Anyway,
I'm just saying, it'd be so nice to like not have to worry about that.
100%, but you got to do it the right way. Because, like,
Right.
seriously,
I'm not fucking this up for me, my grandkids, my kids.
800 mil sounds like a lot, but in Joe Biden's America, it's a couple door dashes at Taco Bell.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, I would do it like you said. I would get a lawyer,
The best lawyer.
and
Best.
I'd get I'd hire the best financial firm in the fucking world.
Nancy Pelosi, that's who you'd hire?
No,
You know her fucking stocks do better than Warren Buffett's, right?
I don't know who I'd hire.
You hire her and that neck scarf.
I'd hire Elon Musk.
He's good. I wonder what it's like to be that guy.
What's the stupidest thing you would buy?
An Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. No, I don't. Fuck. What's the stupidest thing I would buy?
I feel like I know the answer to this.
I feel like you guys would buy some really stupid shit. I know John would buy stupid shit.
What do you
John
think-
buys
what do you think I
stupid
would
shit.
buy?
We don't have $100 million, $800 million.
Like what? Name one thing.
You just bought this fucking golf game where you could have bought the buckets from Home Depot, the flags, made your own flags, and you have your own golf balls, and you spent $200 on it.
Because it's bucketgolf.com. Sponsor this podcast.
Are they?
No, that'd be
That'd
great.
be cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool as fuck.
Don't forget to add that in there.
Yeah, right?
They're not a sponsor.
They're not a sponsor.
Yet.
Yet. Yeah, well, I also bought it for Jonah and I to play because we also don't have. It comes with clubs.
So that's what I'm trying to say is listen to how he justified that $200 purchase. Imagine if you had 800 million in the shit you would justify.
I would not.
Bullshit. You can go anywhere and buy whatever the fuck you want.
I'm so cheap,
She's pretty cheap
and I am so strict.
until she
with
has $800 million to
I mean,
spend.
$100 million. Then would be like, John, I'm spending fucking $40 million on whatever I want. I don't even know what I'd spend $40 million on. No idea. I'd probably buy some like new clothes.
My first thought comes, I would buy an obnoxious, like a rapper style chain, but like just have it like so that I don't even know what the pendant would be. It'd be something dumb as fuck.
I would for sure get myself a new pair of Balenciagas. I used to have a pair. I bought that on E3 money.
Damn.
Yep, $600 pair of shoes.
That we just beat the shit.
Well, I wore them in the snow in Chicago, and
Dude, these are fucking $300 boots. $600 for a pair of shoes. And you got fucking 800 million.
yeah. Well, I liked the way they looked, but they were the most uncomfortable shoes I've ever had. So I'd buy a pair that's way more comfortable. It felt like you were walking on a bulletin board. It was so
For
bad, dude.
$600, and
It
that's
was
what
so
see
bad.
how he's justifying it?
Hang on,
I wasn't married to him then.
I said I would try on more comfier pairs. But when I was really funny, I justified that purchase to myself.
I think I'd get a lot, like a bunch of leisure like suits, but like cashmere and shit. Kind of look dressed like Adam Sandler does. Just obnoxious.
Well, you could wear just really long basketball shorts and fucking
Not that look. That
Okay.
old,
I was gonna say I'm
that
in my
Guido
Adam
look.
Sandler era.
Yeah, that Guido look. I got the hair for it already. So
You should buy a bunch of fucking tracksuits.
that's what I mean. But like velour, you
It's
know,
velour.
like, or is it not velour?
Is that a word or is that a brand?
It is. It is a word.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be a brand too. It's a word.
I don't
though.
know. I have never heard the word velour, so I
just-
don't know where you're going with
I
this.
just said it. I didn't make it up. Anyway, good talk.
I forgot what I was about to say. What did I say? Who
Fuck
knows?
if I know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
What's the next one?
Do you guys have any plans for the summer?
Yeah,
Don't die.
Since
roast
all
battle.
of our kids
Roast battle August 1st.
August 1st. Let's go.
Zanies.
What time? Where do you buy the tickets?
They're not on sale yet.
They're not on sale yet, but you will probably have to buy them off Zany's website. I'm assuming because that's how they do all their ticket sales, or it might be roast battle linked. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Chicago or Rosemont?
Chicago. So yeah, the OG, fucking big deal.
What time?
That's like my Chicago theater right
9.
now. 9:00. It's a Thursday night. Yeah, I'm excited. We're excited.
Yeah, I'm.
Is there like a bunch of roasters?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like I think there's like six sets.
I think something like that.
Something
yeah,
like that,
6 or 8.
How
Should
much
be
time
fun.
do you guys get?
We get 7 jokes
7
apiece.
jokes apiece.
And we can't bring our phones. We can bring up note cards though.
You can't bring your phone.
No, but they also
Why can't
Zany.
you bring your phone?
I don't know. Zany's does record. They record the audio and video too, so that's pretty cool.
Solid.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you ever go to Zany's, they have a camera behind the stage shooting at the audience, and then they have a camera above shooting at the comic, and then all the audio sounds crisp and perfect.
That's pretty cool.
Man,
I love
I hope I
Zany's,
don't
man.
waste it all on Ozempic jokes.
Yeah, I hope I don't waste it all on old fuckboy jokes.
It's all right. I took that already from you.
No.
Everyone's been telling me that's their my favorite, like their favorite joke that I've done is talking shit about myself.
Yeah.
It's-
You're welcome for calling you a fuckboy. I'm sure you've called yourself that.
you think you're
before.
the first one who's called me a fuckboy?
No,
Look
there's-
at him.
no,
you
you're
don't
the-
even need to say it.
You
No,
don't think,
no,
yeah,
no,
you don't
no,
think
no,
there's
no.
like
You're
a
the
copious
first-
amount of women that have fucking been like, this dude's a fuck boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I think you're a fuck man. 'Cause
Whatever.
Your age.
Thank
Fuck
you.
Rampy.
Whatever.
Fuck pop.
Quick
Fuck
poll.
pops.
Quick poll. Who looks the youngest here?
Probably me.
No.
You got bags under your eyes.
Maybe. Yeah.
Not
I'm,
you.
I'm like the
him.
youngest.
Can't see my eyes. My hair's almost as long as yours.
Fuck boy.
Whatever. What constitutes a fuckboy? Just real quick. Like, can we get that? I tried Googling it because
The look, the attitude, the way you present yourself, the way you dress.
yeah, but so why are girls attracted to fuckboys then?
Probably the cockiness.
Because we're dumb.
I agree.
You
I'm
heard
just
it.
saying.
We'll be right back. You heard it here
You
first.
heard it here. They're all dumb. We'll be right back.
Oh man,
No, it's perfect. I love that. Did we got that on video?
we did.
Perfect. You're welcome, every guy ever.
We are
Yep.
dumb. We know it. Y'all are dumb too.
Some,
We are dumb, yeah.
some women don't know it though. I know I'm fucking stupid, but some women will.
They're Delulu. Little.
Yeah. Yep.
Whatever. I think it's the it's the thrill. It's the same reason like dudes fuck with toxic chicks. It's not boring. They keep it interesting, you know?
Yeah. It gets a little too interesting though.
It gets it eventually, yeah, but like
Yeah.
you still, dude, it's like I the way I describe it is like touching fire, but like you keep touching it because you think if you touch it a different way, it's not gonna burn. You're like, no, okay, maybe if I
just use the
shit.
back of my
No,
hand, it
you know
won't
what?
hurt.
I
You
know,
know what?
I know what I did
I
wrong
lick
that
my
time.
finger
Yep,
first.
I know what I did wrong that time. Fuck.
You know what? Maybe I should hang my dick over it. Nope, still burns.
Nope, still burns. Yep.
Damn it.
No.
Yeah, no, okay. I don't know what I'm talking.
How long you guys been together?
It'll be 8 years this year.
See, I would love
Something
to
like
do
that.
some like talk about some like dating shit on here, but like I don't like you guys have been so in love for so long. I don't know how to.
I don't say
do
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've been together for.
He might be back on the market before you know it, guys.
After he wins
I'll be right back.
He'll be right back.
After he wins at 800 mil.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we've been together for. I think it'll be 8 years next month, right? Dating.
July 27th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
We'll
8
be
years.
married
It was 2016.
4 years in October.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of us getting married, dude, we had the coolest wedding ever.
Courthouse.
Dude, okay, hang on. We went to the courthouse, right? So
Well, we
went
got
to the-
married during COVID.
Yeah, we got married during COVID. We didn't want to wait because every venue was already booked up.
While everyone else was getting divorced.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to get married. I asked her, I'm like, do you want to have a big wedding? She said no. I'm like, I wanted to have the big wedding. I'm like, I want to have a fucking big wedding. She's like, no, let's fuck that. I'm like, okay. So we ended up just doing the courthouse. Our parents took us out to Paisanos for dinner afterwards.
No, we went to
Paisanos.
Doilies,
Okay, went to Doyle's for a fucking couple drinks and shot of Jameson,
which sucked.
which was great. We got a free shot of Jameson, and then
Then we went to Paisanos
then
for
we
dinner.
went to Paisanos for dinner, and then we met our friends at Cobb's,
DC Cobbs. We got hammered there.
and then we went back to our house in McHenry, and we got fucking so drunk, and we had our TV on YouTube on fucking 100 volume,
Yeah.
all the windows open, fucking
The
jamming
fucking
out,
front door was open.
wide open, dude, and we were just jamming the fuck out till 4 a.m, and the fucking we had
And
to
we were
start
all
getting set
like
up
obliterated.
like bad.
Bad. And then we had our reception in our backyard the next day.
Yeah, and I woke up. We were supposed to wake up at like 9 o'clock to start setting up. Cora and Jake's girlfriend Casey were supposed to do all the tables and shit and do all the tablecloths. They didn't fucking get out of bed till like 30 minutes before people started showing up.
I didn't roll out of bed till I think 1:15.
Me and Jake got up,
Got the
fucking-
kegs.
got all the booze, fucking brought it all, set all the tables up as I'm fucking. First of all, before we even left the house, I'm in the fucking. My head is in the toilet. I am throwing up and crying. I'm like, Cora, I think we need to cancel this party.
And I'm a fuckboy.
And dude, it was probably the coolest fucking party we've ever had. It was
was so much
probably
fun.
it was probably about 50 people because, like I said, it was COVID,
Maybe
and
50, 75.
some people were wearing masks outside, which I thought was the funniest thing ever.
It's still
And
hilarious.
it was like super casual. Like I wore a shirt that said bride, a white one, black skinny jeans that were ripped, and white Vans, and
I had skinny jeans and flannel and my Red Bull hat on.
and then other people showed up
You
in
had a
like
hat on?
yeah,
Yeah.
Can you get married in a hat?
We
were
were
already
already
married.
the day
Oh,
before.
okay.
Yeah. So we were actually planning
Is that a
on.
rule?
So we were actually planning on doing like reading our vows and shit in front of people, and then Cora was like, "This sounds kind of weird. I don't want to
You
fucking
guys
like."
just texted it to each other?
She was like, because like her, I don't know, like didn't your dad say he was gonna like walk you down the aisle or some
no,
shit?
somebody wanted that. And I was like, I don't want my dad to walk me out of my basement, up the stairs, and in front of people.
Yeah, so we're just like,
That's
all right.
fucking
It is what
weird.
it is. We're married. That is what it is. Everybody come over, party. Everybody's like, oh, what can we wear? And we're like, wear whatever the fuck
Whatever
you
you
want. I'm
want.
wearing jeans and a flannel. We had a fucking bonfire in the backyard, but it was super funny because we had it catered by 31 North.
The banquet hall?
Fucking great catering company. But we had them, and they had fucking servers. Dude, they had fucking people walking around with appetizers. They were dressed the nicest there.
I love that. Yeah.
And they were walking around serving fucking
With hors d'oeuvres.
What do we have? We had fucking we had meatballs.
You know what's a
Something with cavatappi.
chicken cavatelli?
No, it's
was
a
like
noodle.
cava-
It's
oh.
in Cataloni.
I don't know. I don't even think
Cavatelli?
I don't think I
Cavatappi?
said anything. I think I
You
just
said-
made
you
that. I
said-
said Capitali.
I think it's cavatappi.
Cavallari?
It's cavatappi.
Kristen Cavallari.
Just trying to start
You know,
sound it out.
you know what's astonishing to me is that it's
That's
not
a big word for you.
It is that it's not a requirement to take a breathalyzer before you get married. Think
Yeah?
about that for a second. I had. You guys
Were
are
you
gonna think
drunk when you got married?
I was not drunk, but I had about 18 beers. It was Labor Day weekend, 2015. I was in my dress blues. It was 100 degrees outside. I had gloves on. I was sweating profusely. And just
Because you were nervous or because of the heat?
because of the heat. I was in wool.
I was just
I was in wool up to my neck, sweating. And I just kept drinking and drinking and
Yeah,
drinking.
those marine
and I
dress
just
blues, you got to fucking, they're all the way fucking tight around your neck too.
been dropping panties since 1775, my man.
You have? Jesus, I didn't think you were
I
that
didn't know
old.
you were
am
that
that
old. I thought you were like
I
45.
look good. I look good. Anyway, yeah, I must have had 18 beers before I got on the altar, and I was sober as a judge.
Wow, just sweating them out immediately.
Sweating them out. But we drank a lot. My mother-in-law, ex-mother-in-law, almost lit the venue on fire with those. She's always trying to be trendy. And she got those like Chinese lantern
those
balloons.
Chinese balloons.
Yeah, and we're at Hawksview in Lake Geneva. Beautiful freaking venue.
I love
And
that
we got
place.
married outside under the. We had people still tell us like your marriage sucked, but your wedding was fucking incredible. People
Yeah,
still talk about it.
Hawksview is gorgeous.
Isn't that a
And
golf course?
It is, yeah. And she lit them, and they fucking wind came, and they were like all on the roof, and I was like, whose name is this under? Like,
That's funny.
we had some family drama. We had not really bad family drama for everything that led up to it. Just a couple drunken aunts and uncles. But yeah, man, it was. We ran out of cupcakes. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, it was a good time. It was the wedding. I would do the wedding, the actual night again.
Like
I
the
would-
reception?
Yes, I don't think I'd ever get married again. The whole like a big thing. Like it is such a fucking dude. It breaks people apart. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy.
My first wedding was very fun. It was at my uncle's house. My uncle's very rich. He had a barn. Anyway,
Seems to be a trend here.
I was
Maybe the third one will get married in a church,
yeah. I was
a
20 years
basement church,
I was
Fine,
20
just give
years
me my
old
400
though.
mil.
right?
Me and all my friends were 20. So that was an issue.
Yes.
And I also
Stripper.
no.
Oh,
I also got married in my army dress blues. It was July. It was pretty hot. But
18 beers deep.
not till after, because my stepdad was like, to everybody, he's like, no drinking before the fucking ceremony. I'm like, okay. And then my buddy Gavin just met us on the side with a fucking flask, and we're just ripping flask. And
dude, my
my real dad,
my family tailgates funerals, bro. We were drinking at that wedding.
my dad was doing pulls of Jack with Gavin, and my dad also got really high, and I think he took some Xanax. So my dad was like stumbling all over the place.
Wait, your stepdad told you couldn't drink?
Just before the ceremony. He's like, I don't want everybody getting all fucked up before the ceremony, because
I would
it
have been
was-
like, "You're not my dad. Who are you? You can't tell me what to do."
We love Bryant.
I mean, we were 20-year-old fucking idiots, so it made sense. Because
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, yeah.
also because it was my fucking uncle's place, he was liable for everybody.
That made sense, but not a 20-year-old getting fucking married. That
They told me
That's
not
what
to.
all you motherfuckers do in the military.
Everybody,
I didn't.
Everybody told me not to, including
Again,
my,
You said you were in your dress blues.
I was not in the Marines. I just wore them for the ceremony, and then I put on a suit. Because the way I met my ex-wife, we met at a bar, and I was actually with an Army buddy, and she was actually interested in him first, and he was like the best wingman ever because he was so terrible at talking to chicks. All I had to do was just shut up and just let him talk, and then I would like just swoop in after. And that's kind of what I did here. And we were outside having a cigarette, and she was out there too, and we were just talking stupid military shit like we usually do. And she's like, "Wait, you're in the Marines? Will you marry me?" And that's where it all started. So like, I was a surprise that I was gonna wear my dress blues. And then the surprise actually got ruined because I had him in the back of my car at the time, and I was taking him to the tailor to get my different chevrons put on it and all that shit, and them adjusted. And they got stolen out of my fucking car. Craziness, right? Somebody broke
Your
in.
chevrons?
No,
Or
my
your
dress blues.
What's a chevron?
Chevrons
a
like
color?
your rank.
your rank.
Oh.
But yeah, so anyway, that's why I had them on. And I didn't shave, which I was like, do not ever post a picture of me in my dress blues from when we got married.
you're
'Cause I
unshaven-
I have a full fucking beard.
Your unshaven profile.
Yeah, no. Sorry, guys. I know it's a big fuck up. I did the push-ups. I'm good.
Yeah, so I actually had PFC sewn on already, and I hadn't gotten officially promoted yet. So I had to wait to post pictures as well. But it was a fucking party. My uncle DJ'd it. He had fucking lasers and shit and smoke machines.
Dougie?
Uncle Tim.
Oh.
And,
How long were you married for?
2 years, not even.
Dope.
But I'm telling you, this wedding was fucking insane, dude. It was just a party. It was just. I ended up at the end of the night. I ended up with my shirt off, and so did my buddy Hunter, and we were fucking literally just singing fucking Florida Georgia Line at the end of the fucking night, just hammered drunk. And then my stepdad got into a wrestling match with Gavin because Brian told everybody to take booze, like take the booze, clean us out because like they bought all the booze. And they just wanted to get rid of it. There was cases upon cases of shit. And Gavin starts walking out with a case of beer. He's like, "Not you, motherfucker," because he was 20. And yeah,
I got to be honest, bro. Just after hearing about both of your weddings, like if I was watching this podcast, I'd be like, I don't know, that guy in the middle's not as much of a fuckboy as the guy now I'm in the green.
I was 20.
Like,
I was 20.
I don't know. Like he looks like a fuckboy, but like the more this guy talks, I just feel like he might be a bigger fuckboy.
Why?
Did you not listen to any of your weddings? Your wedding was cool.
I was gonna say, I didn't think mine was that bad.
My first wedding was when I was 20.
I know, but I love it. I'm not talking shit. I love it.
I'm confused.
Your second one was when? How old were you at your second wedding?
27.
26.
We were 27.
When I'm saying kegs and all this shit, like that's what you would expect me to do. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying it. That's what you would expect me to do.
Well, we had kegs at our second wedding.
Yes.
My second wedding.
Idiot.
The first
I'm
wedding,
the idiot
we
who
had,
had
we
the
had
big
had
wedding.
beers.
I'm the idiot who had the big wedding.
We had at the big wedding. We just had bottles of beer, bunch of bottles of beer. I don't think we had any liquor.
best
We
way
had
to
beer
do
and
it.
wine. We had beer and wine
When?
at my first wedding.
What's the most expensive bar tab you've ever paid? Anywhere that involved just alcohol.
I think like 400 something. Probably 300, 400.
Not with me.
Was it more?
I have never had a $400
I'm saying
drinking
like
tab.
there's been nights where I've gone out and like paid for everybody before.
Not $400 worth.
No, I'm saying like armies. Like when I was back in the army. When
Oh,
I was
like,
no.
The most
okay,
I've
the
ever paid
first-
for my own tab was like maybe $60.
My first fucking night in Waikiki, I spent at least 200 at the strip club, and then between all the fucking booze, my buddy kept going across the street at the ABC store to buy me, and then the hooker. I already told you about that.
I wish you could have seen your face.
I-
Like, the hooker?
I spent.
I like how you guys both like looked at me like I was gonna freak out.
No, I was just looking at him.
spent $650 that night. In one night, I spent that much, and I was an E1, and my check was $700 every 2 weeks. So I was fucked for 2 weeks.
That sounds like a cheap ass hooker, bro.
It was $200.
Nice.
She let me finish.
And
Sick.
let's
And a
stop
condom.
talking. Let's stop talking.
She
What's
knows
your
about
most
it.
expensive bar tab?
She knows about it. I told her about it.
Like $8,000.
$8,000 on booze?
Yeah. It was for a good cause. I don't want that. Oh my God.
$8,000 on booze? What were you
How?
drinking? Fucking gold?
I ran an open bar for my dad's celebration of life, and we had almost 300 people come.
Well, that makes
Okay,
sense.
okay.
But it was only supposed to be for a couple hours, and the guy kept coming up to me. He's like, "You want to run it another hour?" I was like, "Let it run, man." I'm like, "Dad wanted a fucking party. We're giving him a fucking party, bro." We partied, dude.
Well, that makes sense then.
We had it at Avante in is it Barrington?
Well, is it a
So
restaurant?
it's like a banquet hall.
It's a banquet hall. Yeah, it was. We went all out for him, man. He was he deserved it.
I
He
would
was a
do the
good dude.
same thing.
Yeah. I hope you guys throw a party for me when I die.
We already
I don't
know
know,
what you
man.
want, John. John wants a fucking Viking send off. He wants us
He's
to.
gonna need the fucking lottery for that send off.
Does he tell you what he wanted?
We can do
Yeah.
it. We can do a low end. We don't have to do all the fireworks.
You're not gonna know, bitch. You'll be dead.
I'll put you on a cardboard
He's like, no, I won't.
and pour some gasoline around you, and I'll like light a match and do it and go.
I don't think you were on the pod for that one when we were talking about it. How I'm just gonna put him in the back of my truck and like go down.
Back off a
go
cliff.
down to, no, I'm gonna go down to the lake house and just reverse into the boat dock to launch and just slam on my brakes, let him fly out, just kind of
Like, and then he'll just roll back up.
kick him down, be like, all right, see you, sweet prince.
I mean, we got the sound. I mean, you got the speakers for it for to play Beartooth after you guys light me on fire. But like,
We're gonna play a little bit. Of Beartooth.
we don't really need that much money for it. You just need somebody that owns their own piece of water,
I think.
and then you just put me on a raft and then shoot a flaming arrow. I mean,
What do you
boom,
mean,
done.
someone who owns a piece of water? Why would anybody want your body in their pond?
Fair enough.
Like, hey, man,
or
I know
we could
you
just
gotta-
we could just find.
It's fish food.
Hey, man, I know you got a really nice lake. You mind if we burn our friend in it?
I think we can find somebody. That's the biggest thing, right? That's the
It
biggest.
was-
That's the
it
Who
biggest
owns a
expense.
piece of water?
It was his dying wish.
That's the biggest expense right there. Or you just do it illegally. You know how many people dump their fucking ashes in the fucking ocean? You're not supposed to do that. You're not
Giant-
supposed to do that at all.
We'll figure it out. It just know
That's
this,
my
bro. It's
dying
gonna be
wish.
the best.
Either that or just put me in the fucking fire pit back there and shoot a fucking arrow at me. That's probably illegal, huh?
Just crunch you into the fire pit.
Yeah, I'll be foldable.
I don't know. I like my idea best.
I don't know, man. Just light me on fire and everybody fucking parties while I'm burning alive.
Okay,
Or
perfect.
dead.
I'll
be
put you in
dead.
that little thing where they burn you down.
Oh, you're gonna cremate me, you cheap bastard?
No,
You
it's
want to get
expensive.
and
You don't
then
wanna spend
and then
that
we'll
kind of
just party and in the crematory.
I think there's a point too in the night where we put on the speakers just like all of John's greatest hits of all his black jokes.
Hell yeah, for
Just,
sure.
you know,
Even the ones that didn't work.
even the ones that didn't work.
And then we'll put his high school highlight reel for everyone to see.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No, I think
You
we
want to
put-
see that one day,
we-
Blake?
Yeah, we can watch tape.
We can. I literally have it bookmarked on fucking.
I would love to see that someday.
Yeah, we can watch it right after this.
No, I'm really busy after this. I have this thing, these people at this place. It's like
That's a running joke with Joel's wife Donna. We were drunk one time and I mentioned the fucking highlight tape, and then I just
You want to watch film?
every time I see her, I'm like, got that highlight tape? It's bookmarked right here. Like, you want to watch it? She's like, shut the fuck up.
Loser.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun
It's
stuff.
dope, right? Were you guys good?
My sophomore year, yeah.
When it matters.
My sophomore year when I was on varsity, yeah, we were good.
Oh, nice.
My senior year we went 0-9, so that's pretty sick.
Wow.
McHenry beat him.
Dope.
I was benching more than every lineman on my fucking on the line. Literally
Is that
every
why
lineman.
you lost, or?
Oh, I'm blaming the line. My line was terrible and my
Wow.
receivers were okay.
Look at this guy. What kind of quarterback fucking throws his line under the bus?
MVP.
The one that
MVP.
the one that got sacked fucking 6 times a game
Yup.
minimum.
Yeah.
That's that
Just
kind.
wait for fucking Caleb Williams' first press conference when he does that. Fucking line would block. I love that. Was great, dude.
No, I got
Am
to
I funny?
Yes, you are. That was
good
great.
job,
Bump me.
sweetie.
Bumps.
Say bump Mike, don't bump me.
Bump me. Clap hand.
No, I got to play with CJ Fedorowicz.
That's cool.
Yeah. 12 touchdowns to him in 5 games.
Not that I counted.
I did.
Yeah.
So we're Blake when it counted.
He yeah.
It was
Good
more
one.
It was more exciting.
I'm
Yeah, dude,
so
you're on fi-
funny.
see? Yeah, if you just like lay back and pay attention, you could come up with quick ones.
I do pay attention.
I know. I wasn't saying
Oh.
you don't. I'm saying I'm
I
literally
was like,
saying
did
that's
John
what you're
tell
doing.
you that I don't pay attention?
No, I just listen to you guys bicker like an old couple. I love it. It's adorbs.
Yeah, last time
You
you
guys
walked
really
in
give me something to look forward to.
last time you walked in before the podcast and we were arguing about how much shit she puts on the counter.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You put all your goddamn mail there. It's junk mail. Fucking put it somewhere else. And then Blake walks in. I'm like, oh, hey, we're good. We're
We're good. We're
Everyone
fine.
has a part of their kitchen that they just dump shit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we wanted this. You said when we got this new house, you're like, I want counter space. I want counter space.
Right, so I
Just
didn't
for
have to-
more fucking mail.
Just so I didn't have to dump everything on the kitchen table.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the same way that when she wins the money, she wants chickens, bro.
yeah.
Pipe
You know what?
dreams.
I want a big enough counter to put fucking at least $1 million on the counter. Then you can't put your fucking mail on the counter. What the fuck?
Stacks.
That was the dog.
Stacks.
I want to fucking. Oh, also another thing I would do is I would get a lot of fucking cash and I'd lay on it like fucking Bill Burr and that fucking black dude in Breaking Bad.
It's a good way to get sick. Money is dirty and gross.
I would
And send
request new
strippers
money.
butts
It's cool.
and pussies and everything else.
That doesn't sound bad.
I would request new crisp bills.
Crisp. I'd use that money gun for sure.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Just walk into a bar and spray that thing and leave.
Hell yeah, dude. I'd bring that thing to every strip club I went to, and I'd bring $100 bills with me for sure.
$100
Sweetie, we got to
bills,
go to
man.
a strip club together.
I'm fine.
Are you guys
Why?
strip club fans? I'm not a fan.
I used to be.
Never
I
been.
used to
I
be,
had
but now,
strippers
like-
at my bachelorette party.
Yeah,
Shout out to Sean Haynes.
He
Brought him
didn't-
to my house.
Yeah, he didn't strip for them, but he like arranged it through her
He
sister.
was the gigolo.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
like
he showed up. He showed up and like made sure everything was good.
Yeah, he showed up, made
Dope.
sure everything was fine. Then we all started like
My man.
drinking with the strippers and the whole nine afterwards. It was cool. I think every single kitchen chair got snapped. It was pretty sick.
I don't think I've actually told this story on. I might have when Justin was on about my bachelor party.
The butthole.
Okay, so Jake was the best man, and Jake he fucking got us two. This was during COVID, right? So we had it in the back. So we went and we played. We were gonna play 9 holes of golf first, but it ended up getting rained out. So we played simulator golf for 9 holes. Then we came back to the house.
When do the strippers come? Let's
Hang
get
on,
to that part.
hang on. I'm getting there. We were fucking.
Trim the fat off this.
No, I want to tell you the whole night, okay? Then my fucking my brother-in-law and Jake grilled burgers and hot dogs for us all. Then the strippers got there, okay? We went downstairs in the basement. We're hanging out, fucking they're doing their thing, whatever. Then they fucking put a chair in the middle and they say, "All right, bachelor, get up there." And I fucking get up there and they're doing their lap dances or whatever and they're like, "All right, stand up and bend over." I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." And they fucking like, "Who's got a belt?" Justin takes his belt off and hands it to the stripper, and they just start whooping my ass with this thing. And they kept hitting my fucking lower back. I'm like, "Stop, stop, stop." They're like, "What? You don't like it?" I'm like, "Not when you hit my lower back. If you're gonna do it, hit my ass." And what?
Go ahead,
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So
I'm gonna let you get there before I cast, judgment. So keep
okay. So then they're like, "All right, who's next?" They told me they're like, "Pick somebody." I'm like, "I picked Curtis, my brother-in-law, her brother," and they fucking start whipping his ass. And then Justin like taps the stripper. He's like, "Give me that fucking belt." And dude, Justin starts fucking whooping his ass with this belt, like hard.
Your name is Toby.
Uh-oh. Is that from that Sound of Purple or Color Purple?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's from Roots, bro.
I haven't seen that. Anyway, so that was going great. Obviously, Curtis didn't know for the longest time until somebody fucking Cora spilled the beans and told him because I told her about it. Anyway, then they start playing their fucking games with us where we literally fold up a dollar bill, put it across our nose, and they squat over you and pick it up. And I'm like, I did it one time. I'm like, that's enough with me.
He came home and kissed you too.
No, we did not.
No, this was at our house. She came
What'd they
home and
pick it
kissed
up with?
me.
They're pussies?
Yeah. You don't even look mad. You just look disgusted. I didn't do it. They did it and fucking.
You just said you did it.
Did I?
On film.
Yeah, you just
Did I?
outed yourself. You said they
On
did it to me once
film.
and that was it.
That's
Oh,
how dumb.
yeah, there we go.
All right,
That's how
you just
dumb.
witnessed how
I'm a fuck
dumb
boy.
guys are. Yeah, no, how dumb guys are.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
It's like I did it once. I never did it.
Yeah, who said?
Yeah,
Yeah, I may have done it once.
yeah.
But Will kept asking for it multiple times. He's like, "Do it again, do it again." He's like, "Again."
I don't know what's more gross: him putting the money in his mouth, or him putting the money in his mouth that was getting picked up by her cooch.
Well, no,
Like,
it was just folded like long way, hot dog style, folded over your nose, and then they just fucking squat and queef on your face.
yuck.
Anyway,
Aki.
hockey poo-poos. So then they're like, "All right, we're going to play some more games." And this chick just pulls out a glow stick and just shoves it up her ass. Okay? Lays on all four.
Did her nose start going?
No, that'd be funny as shit, though.
Right.
Then she laid on her stomach. And the other stripper gave us fucking glow-in-the-dark rings. And we're like, ring toss.
Dope.
So we start. I went first. I think I missed all of them. And then Justin goes. Hits one. We're like, yeah. Hits another one. We're like, yeah. And then he hits a 3, dude. It hits 3 in a row. And we fucking are going wild, dude.
Beer frame.
Will fucking punches a hole through my drop ceiling. Like, dude, it was the funniest fucking thing ever. And then we got to do, I got one VIP lap dance. And they were just doing their thing, whatever. And I'm like, kiss each other. They're like, we don't do that. I'm like, Oh, that's fucking lame.
We have morals.
I'm like, yeah, really?
It's one thing to play glow in the dark ring toss with my asshole, but we are not kissing each other.
Seriously,
How dare you?
I was so upset. I'm like, really? They're like,
Degrading.
and then
So here's my notes. What did the hot dogs and hamburgers have to do with anything?
because we did all this on full stomachs. We were nice and nourished.
What the fuck does that have to do with that? I don't give a shit if you ate. I've never watched a movie and been like, I wonder when's the last time they ate was.
It was good. We had some hot dogs and hambies. It was good, man. It was good.
Now, if you would have said like you use they would have let you use the leftover hot dogs or something like that, then I'd be all right. There's a key to that. There's plot line there.
Woof.
Aki.
We're just gonna
That's the crossing the line.
we're just gonna squirt hot dog water at you.
That's crossing the line.
Gay.
Like the kissing.
That was so upset. I'm like, really? You guys aren't gonna fucking kiss each other?
You'll stick stuff in your buttholes and pick dollar bills up with your vag, but you won't kiss a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was wild.
Yeah. Morals.
They were cool though.
Whatever.
They were cool.
They sound like wholesome girls.
Yeah.
Imagine, think about the next time you're having a rough week. Think about how many times they probably did that week, just turning tricks like that.
Yeah, just think how many fucking fat dudes they.
I love the creativity, though. I mean,
It was very fun. It was very fun. Like I said, dude, like, remember those old bottle flip videos from a couple years ago?
Yeah.
That was us, like, when he got that third ring.
Dope.
It was the coolest thing ever. And like I said, I was like, dude, Will punched an entire hole through the fucking drop ceiling. Like, I think he broke 2 tiles.
There's multiple tiles broken in the basement.
It was fucking hilarious.
I don't remember my bachelor party because I'm here talking to you people on camera.
Well,
Mine was fun.
yeah.
was
Cora
awesome.
told me about all the dicks that were swung in her face. Yeah. We're open with each other.
tight.
That's why we're still married.
What the fuck does that mean?
You're divorced?
You think that I'm divorced because I didn't tell her what I did at my bachelor party?
No, maybe.
No, I'm divorced for much worse reasons, bro.
Yeah. We didn't have to tell each other.
I ate in the bed. I left a lot of crumbs.
It's whatever. I ate in the bed. John
I
eats
love
in the
eating
bed.
in my bed.
I don't like it,
Oh god.
but I do it.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck, 2 weeks ago we had a fucking full-on 14-inch
Meal.
pizza up in there. We were just
Dude,
sitting there.
oh my god, I'm enjoying the single life of just like I'll get home from doing a show or whatever, and or the mic or whatever, and just fucking plop down, get in my comfies, set that dim lighting up, fucking put on Archer. I've been watching a lot of Archer lately, and
Is that the cartoon show?
oh, it's so good, it's so good.
I've never watched it.
You would like it instantly. But yeah, and then I'll just fucking. When I first got divorced, I passed out next to a lot of food. I actually have like a collage of food that I would like. I'd cook a pizza and then I'd fucking wake up and it'd be not even touched. Like I went through all this time and I just fell asleep next to some Taco Bell. Nothing like curling up next to a chalupa when you're lonesome.
Yeah. We had Taco Bell. So we went to Cora's friend's wedding last weekend. What?
And I had to call in because my car wouldn't start.
Right. I wasn't even going to say any of that. I was just going to say we got back to the hotel room and we fucking Uber Eats fucking a bunch of Taco Bell to the
There's
room.
deals you can get on Uber Eats that you can't get in real life.
For real.
Like we got
You can get a discount if you use Uber Eats or DoorDash and pick it up too. Did you know that?
why wouldn't you
What
just,
the fuck's the point of using
What's-
DoorDash
yeah,
or
what's the
Uber Eats?
point?
then?
Listen, motherfucker. I don't know, but they offer it.
Call an Uber to go pick up your Uber Eats to get a deal?
One time, yeah. So what I like to do is if I'm at the bar or something like that and I want to eat, I'll order it on my way. So we meet. I have another beer. You get my food. We meet at the door. We don't see each other. It's perfect. But sometimes it'll be like, if you come pick it up, we'll give you $10 off and a Baja Blast. And I'm like, bet.
That's pretty sick.
2 chalupas, bro.
Yeah. Which is ridiculous.
Which is
in
ridiculous.
Trump's America, that was like 4
In
chalupas.
Trump's America, there was dollar menus. Remember that shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember when
Walmarts were open all fucking night long.
God, you remember where you could go to get a McDouble and it was fucking $1.06?
Do you remember when it was like they didn't have the McDoubles or whatever, and it was like the couple times a year where like the regular maybe they were McDoubles were $1, just at like random times of the year because it was never on the menu. It was $1.
Seriously.
My dad would go in there and pick up like 20 of them.
I heard Ludacris the other day, that one song that your dad likes.
My dad,
lick,
yeah,
keep
my
rubbing
dad
your hip.
fucking loves Luda. He calls him Luda.
Luda. I know. When I heard it, I just thought of this. It was. I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
remember. I had a
ludicrous.
moment.
That just reminds me of the roast of Justin Bieber when Jeff Ross was like, ludicrous. He's like, he's like, here's Shaq. That's foodicrous.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that the roasts are back.
I think they're going to be better than ever. I don't know how they top the Tom Brady one, but I think they'll figure out a way.
Involve Tony Hinchcliffe. That's how.
Yes, idiots. The guy's the fucking man.
He fucking
man.
assassinated everybody on that fucking stage.
He's been writing on that show for 10 years. Did you watch the Two Bears episode?
I have to watch it still, but
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of clips where he's been writing
Jesus.
on the roasts for over 10 years.
Talk about a guy who's just hated in that industry for whatever reason. I mean, if Matt, and not talking shit about Matt Rife because I think he's super talented.
I'm gonna
but
talk
if-
shit about Matt Rife.
But if
after
Matt
this.
Rife fucking looked like if Tony Hinchcliffe was inside Matt Rife's body, bro, he'd be white Kevin Hart.
yeah, I
We
don't
were
know.
supposed to see Matt Rife on Saturday, and then he
And
canceled all of his Chicago
He canceled
shows.
eight sold out Chicago theater shows because of
Due to what?
exhaustion.
Hey man,
I get it, but what do you expect when you fucking book 300 fucking shows
You
in a
can't
year?
book that many shows and think you're gonna do them all if you've never done anything like that and you're not
I'm not
ready
saying
for it.
I wouldn't. I'm not saying I wouldn't make the same mistake.
And then
but-
reschedule it for a fucking Monday.
you bought a house that wanted more countertop space, and you have mail everywhere. Don't judge. We overextend
I'm a
ourselves
counter-
sometimes.
It's a countertop.
Look,
Or a world
I'm
tour.
I'm just pissed that
Kobe.
I'm just pissed that he
We're not
fucking
bumping.
that he rescheduled it for a fucking Monday
in December.
in December. I can't go. I have
Did
fucking.
you sell the tickets?
No, do
we're
you want to buy
trying
them?
to.
Yeah. What are you selling?
4
for?
tickets for $630. That's $160 a ticket.
160.
That's what we paid.
Yeah, people paid $250 per ticket. We paid $160.
I'll give you guys like fucking $400. $100 a ticket. That's my offer. If you can sell them for more, whatever. You heard it here.
Okay. Thanks for the offer. But it's a no from me, dog.
Yeah, whatever. This is not American Idol.
No, so like
It's a no
literally
for
though,
me, dog.
I would have been like, I get it. Like he's been fucking touring like crazy, but when he announced that fucking tour, he said it was like a 2-year-long fucking tour, fucking like eight sold out shows at Chicago Theater. Like, I mean, that's a lot of fucking shows.
I know. Well, the other thing that sucks too is
Not talking shit about him, but I'm just pissed that he rescheduled it for a fucking Monday in December. I get it. You're tired. I've never fucking toured as much as I've never toured at all.
But wouldn't you have thought about that when you were making your schedule?
Listen.
Like, man, I'm going to be pretty tired.
let's think outside the box here for a second. Just for a second. Social media has it's helped comedians for sure, right? TikTok, Netflix, all this shit. But one of the things that I've been hearing when people talk about, and I'm just using Matt Rife as an example because that's the recent conversations, that's who they've been around, that people go, I'm so excited to go see Matt Rife, and they get there and they go, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be because I've already seen all those jokes on TikTok and he didn't do any crowd work. So think about that pressure of, like, we just did the Vixen, and I didn't
post any of
I'm
his.
talking,
He doesn't post any of
motherfucker.
his jokes on TikTok. It's all crowd work.
That's not true.
He doesn't post any material on fucking on the
They
internet.
That's
always
not true.
post
I mean,
crowd work.
He does
All-
always post crowd
all
work. but he's
crowd
been
work.
It's not
He
all crowd.
he even has a podcast episode where he was a guest on somebody or on something where people were like, he was explaining how a lot of fucking crowd members were pissed off that he wasn't just doing crowd work the whole time. He's like, well, that's because I'm not fucking sharing my material. I'm gearing up for a special.
That's what I'm saying. But he's also been putting out his jokes too.
Oh.
So everybody, like, there's so much out there, and like you go down the rabbit hole of TikTok. And I've never seen him live, so I don't know. I'm just telling you what people who have seen him live have been telling me. But you got to imagine like that pressure of doing that and like
Right.
trying to like you.
Don't post your jokes.
Well, here's the thing: is people need to see your jokes to them to think if you're funny or not. But like how they separate it from like a musician, right? So like a musician plays a song and then he goes and plays that song every single night, and people are so excited to hear that song. But with jokes, it's different. You've
Yeah.
heard the joke. I want a new joke, and it's almost like writing a song. It's not as easy as just pumping out another fucking joke or pumping
Right.
out another song.
Yeah,
right.
true.
And,
But
and
that's why I
nobody
like
talks
when-
about that.
I mean, the majority of comedians nowadays are, especially when they're like touring and doing specials and shit, they're not sharing any material until
You
after
can't.
that special comes out.
Yeah, you
And then
can't.
once that special comes out, then they're already working on a new hour as it is.
For sure.
So, I don't know. Whatever. I'm also kind of glad that it got canceled just because of the fact that I've like read reviews that like he just looked tired. He looked like he
Yeah,
was having a fucking.
I heard the
he looked
last
like
few
he,
shows have been.
he looked like he was having a terrible time.
Stop clicking
So
that thing. But
He almost passed out walking on the stage for a show.
seriously, bro. But think about what he's doing after the show. That guy's probably drowning in pussy. He probably can't even.
he's got a
breathe.
girlfriend. I believe him.
You believe him? What? That he's got a girlfriend?
He believes in monogamy, according to him. I don't know if he's full of shit.
Talk about a missed opportunity, bro. I'm just.
That's what he says. He said he's got a girlfriend.
He's posted his girlfriend on
He
social
says
media.
he says
Yeah.
he doesn't really drink that much.
Yeah, Kobe said he had a wife too.
So did Tiger.
Yeah.
But no, I think he literally he said that he doesn't even drink that much either. Like I don't know why. Like
So John, that's why you're mad. You're like, why is this guy even fucking tired? He's not even doing anything.
well, kinda.
Wow.
Well,
I just
it would
think
be
what-
understandable if he was out till fucking 3 a.m. I mean, he is out late. Obviously.
How do you know he's not?
He says I've seen podcast episodes of him talking
John,
about
you
it.
just told your wife you ate $1 bill out of a stripper's snatch and then
I
said
didn't
you
eat.
never did that.
I didn't eat $1 bill. She ate the $1 bill off of my nose.
Either way, you said you did it and then you didn't.
Anyway, he's made it public that he has not been. No, unbump that. I'm gonna fucking put that clip in reverse. I can edit that.
Whatever.
Fuckers.
I just think whoever scheduled the thing should have been like, hey, we got 2 years of shows. Maybe we can do like,
She get some sleep.
I don't
bud.
know, 10 shows, few days off, 3 or 4 days. Another 10 shows.
Do you think it's that
Week
easy?
off.
You think it's that easy to plan a tour? Like there's not.
I mean, you don't have to do all of these shows all over the world. You chose to do that.
for sure. I get it. You know, I get it.
Like,
just
it
saying,
wasn't
it-
like
it
somebody
goes-
like put a gun to his head and said, sign all these shows. You're
You
doing
don't know
it.
that. You don't know that.
Okay. I know that.
The Suge.
I
Does
just
comedy have a Suge night?
yeah, it's Tony Hinchcliffe. I don't know.
I don't know.
But no, I don't know. I think according to what he says on podcasts, he doesn't drink that often. I think he smokes weed, maybe. Yeah, he smokes weed all the time on stage. But other than that, it doesn't seem like he's not like into the party life from what he makes it seem like. He could be full of shit. I don't know.
I mean, if you're doing 30 shows in 30 days.
Listen, dude, I'm a fucking nobody. I am nothing, and I'm exhausted. I can't imagine what that's got to be like. Waking up in a different city every single day, having to go through the meet and greets, the
I'm
the
not saying it's
interviews,
easy.
the podcast, the being like all of it that you don't. What we as fans don't even think about. We're just like get
Right.
up there and dance, monkey.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying
he's not exhausted from all that. I think they should have planned it better.
I'm not saying what he's doing is easy. I'm not saying that I could do it. I'm saying that there should have been like some sort of insight of that this could potentially happen. Like you're doing, I don't even know what the number of shows was. Like it was an
was a lot.
insane amount of shows. It was a 2-year long tour.
Okay, but so say this. Now that the show's rescheduled to December, is he going to be exhausted again in December?
I'm assuming he's going to be taking off fucking a couple months.
Women don't forget, do they?
I don't know. I was just, like I said, I was just a little butthurt that he fucking moved it to December. That's all I'm saying.
It's $80 for the tickets now.
Well,
You put juju on it.
I didn't put shit on it.
yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
We should probably wrap this thing up.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
Are you mad?
No,
Matt-
yeah,
Matt-
man. I
you
wanted to
seem-
see Matt Rife.
You seem a little mad.
Yeah, Matt Rife, she
Tell
is.
us about it.
I wanted to see Matt Rife. I was super fucking hyped
I was
Why
too.
were you
I-
so hyped?
because I think he's funny as fuck. Whether I see the joke, I'm the kind of person, if I think a joke is funny, I'm going to laugh every fucking time I hear it.
Cora's literally. I've told my set to Cora how many times. Every set I run.
She's legally obligated.
Every set I run, I tell it to her, and she laughs her ass off. I don't know if she's doing that to be a pity laugh, but
Like, how many times do I laugh every single time Chris D'Elia does a flam joke, and I've seen that thing, I don't know, 20 times,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
have
and I
that
know
too.
it's coming, and I'm laughing before it even comes.
Me too. I have that.
I'm the same way as well.
You guys don't
I-
laugh before you come?
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Another one.
Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes. It's when I come the hardest.
Then you're just like hysterically laughing.
Like,
But yeah, no, man. I just like I said, I was really excited to see him. I was really excited to see how he does crowd work because that's like I want to start trying crowd work more, especially at shows, not open mics. Open mics can't. I mean,
I went right into it the other night. I just fucking
I did call Eddie a fucking. I was like, give it up for the pedophile in the front. That's not really
that
crowd
played
work,
in.
but
That played in.
and then that fucking. When I said the pocket pussy in the strip club joke, when I said I fucking shoved it down my pants, I'm like, I looked like fucking Jermaine over here. The fucking
Was that her name?
No,
What,
it was
his name?
His
the
name,
black dude
yeah.
in the front. Yeah, it was.
That's his actual
yeah,
name. Nice.
Yeah, and then the other fucking dude, I totally forgot to say it. Or I remembered it after I got off stage. Peyton said his name was like Trendell or something. I'm like, you should have called him a fucking Trendle bed or something like that. I don't remember.
And
what
the
I
other guy's
said.
name was
Noah,
Noah, and he
Noah.
called him Noel.
Yeah,
That part where I asked them, I was like, "Oh, you guys didn't come? You guys didn't make it to the Bone Thugs concert?" The one guy was like, "You are fucking crazy," or something like that. Like, you're wild. I was like, "Yeah, I just slid that in there, bud." The only two black people here. You weren't here for that. They didn't mass produce that.
I just want to do one quick shout out before we wrap it up. Shout out to my buddy from work, Jim Bob. He's the man. He listens every week. He's a loyal listener. That's it. That's all. I just wanted to shout
Thanks,
him out.
Jim
And say,
Bob. Do you guys ride in the truck together? Or
no, he's the house mouse right now.
what is a house mouse?
The house mouse is the guy that stays. He's like 2 years from retirement, so he just cleans the
He's like the
the bathrooms and
he's the
sweeps
Danny
floors.
Glover of the place. You don't get that reference.
No, I
do
don't.
you?
He just takes the trash out, cleans the lunchroom.
You've never seen Lethal Weapon?
No,
How old is Jim Bob? Well, if he's close to retirement, he's seen Lethal
almost-
Weapon.
He's in his late 40s. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Dang, he's getting ready for retirement.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
He might
Way
be.
to go, Jim
He
Bob.
might be in his 50s. Sorry, he's in his 50s.
Whatever, but to be able to retire in that.
Yep.
Would you retire? Are you gonna retire?
Yeah, when I win $800 million. Yeah, no, I mean,
I don't think I
fuck.
could ever
Hopefully,
retire.
I mean, it depends on what. I mean, but there's the biggest reason I took the job I got is so I
I'd
can
have to do
retire when I'm
something.
55.
I'd have to do something.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna retire from
Sell
that job.
fans or something. Just fans.
I'm gonna retire from that job, and collect my pension, and then I'm gonna fucking work at a golf course.
Buy a soccer team.
Maybe.
I'd buy a soccer team and challenge Ryan Reynolds to a fucking like.
Yeah. Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds
Reynolds
and
is
fucking.
so fucking hot.
If I had some pussy, I'd give him some.
Yeah, that's my hall pass.
Yeah, I'd let him come in me all day.
Hall pass. So is Miles
Come in
Teller.
these guts. Miles Teller, yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Whose kid is he?
I don't know.
Someone's, right?
Someone's.
That's how that works.
Well, with that being said, guys, we will we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Nothing like ending the episode listening to your wife talking about getting
Yeah.
nutted up in her guts.
Now I know who she thinks about when we're fucking just Ryan
Fucking hell
Reynolds.
yeah, man.
You didn't think
Sick.
that?
No, you think I think about her?
He thinks about
And
Jennifer
we'll be
Lawrence.
right